Sports.
All right, welcome in 98.5 The Sports Hub. Joe Murray, got ourselves a full show. I keep saying full shows. You know why? Because we're here all night, baby. And the phone number here, if you'd like to jump aboard, is 617-779-0985. I've been kind of out of the loop all day. I just got back from Nesson. We had our show. Boston's entered the chat. We had live batting practice today, and we were talking about the Sox. So if you want to get into them, who just got underway, which started a little late there, huh? Guess the Boston Pops was holding things up there. But we will get into Red Sox. I've been starting with that lately because of the baseball hour and then just a little continuation. I know Skaz is with us tonight. We got intern Riley here as well. And you can join us on YouTube. I'm about to pop in there as well. YouTube.com is where you go. And then you search 98.5 The Sports Hub and you'll see me right here, right now. And we will listen to some of the audio from earlier today. It sounds like Brian Robb was here. B-Rob. I talked to him earlier from Mass Live. He's going to join us on Friday night. But I talked to him today. I guess he was on with Felger and Maz talking about the Giannis stuff. So we'll play some of his audio coming up in a little bit. And Ty Anderson spoke today as well. We have Sam Kennedy spoke today. So we'll have audio for you. We'll be joined by Jack Simone later on tonight. Boston Sports Journal, get his thoughts on what's happening in the NBA. In or out, the musings. You know how it works, everybody. And again, the phone number is 617-779-0985. I have a developing take. Does it feel like fireworks are coming? Remember that saying by Wick Grossbeck years ago? Yeah, fireworks, baby. Do you feel like the fireworks are coming? Think about that for a little bit. I smell a dud. I smell a dud coming through. And as much as I think that Brad Stevens said that they're going to change the Celtics this year, this whole Giannis, Jalen, potentially trading Jaylen Brown, I got a lot of thoughts on it. It just doesn't sound right that they would move on from Jaylen Brown for Giannis. And I smell a dud. I feel as though Tatum and Brown will be running it back again. Giannis is great, but it's costly for so many reasons. Financially, injury history. Does he still care? Does he want to really be here? Jaylen Brown wants to be here. I know he says things that might confuse you. He confuses me too. I know that he talks on streams. But this is the same guy that does so much for the city, wants to be a part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade, does so many pop-up events in the area, has his sneaker brand 741 everywhere. He's philanthropic. He does so many things. He's great for this city. Yesterday, we did a bit about the top 5 most influential people in the city of Boston. And I had Jaylen Brown at the top of the list. So if he, from everything I get, Jaylen Brown wants to be here. I almost wonder if this is a money thing. And it's coming from ownership where every offseason, when you have 2 players like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, everyone's untouchable but Jason Tatum. And I think that they want to at least gauge if there's interest on Jaylen Brown because of his contract, not because of his ability. It's the fact that he's going to make $75 million at one point, and then he's going to be owed another $350 million. And can they have players on their roster that both guys can make that kind of money? I feel like there's a lot of posturing going on, whether it's to raise the price for the Miami or it's to lower the price for the Bucks. Jaylen has said things that's bothered me, and it probably bothered you. But I would rather Jaylen Brown for the next 3 to 5 years than Giannis. And yes, if I was down at the playground and I had to pick between Giannis and Jaylen Brown, I'd take Giannis 10 times out of 10 times. Isn't it different here? Isn't that their saying? I know sometimes you need to break up things that aren't working. And I even heard someone say that this run from Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum has been underwhelming. And they've underachieved. How can you say that? How can you say that? We can battle that all night if you think they have. But to me, I'd rather Jaylen Brown the next 3 to 5 years than Giannis. But here's the deal. What if Giannis actually chooses Boston? Is it worth changing what's been built for years for that? I feel there's way more risk in acquiring Giannis and moving on from Jaylen Brown. And is it about the money then? Hey, Giannis isn't cheap either, but it's less long-term than Jaylen Brown. It's risky. The Celtics do need a change. Is Giannis really the change they need? I smell a dud. We're hearing a lot about fireworks. Brad promised changes. I smell a dud coming. I almost wonder if it's better for the Celtics to return with a healthy Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in another year and going out and getting other pieces. Maybe you get a playmaking guard and a big man. The odds are out. The Celtics have the third best odds. They're better than the New York Knicks odds. The Celtics are there. They have regressed. They have fallen a tier down. They're still good. And here's a question that I have. I don't know this answer. Does Jaylen Brown have a no-trade clause? Does he want to stay here? If Jaylen Brown wants to stay in Boston, you offer him the extension. The other thing is this. Milwaukee wants something back of value for Giannis. There's a reason why Giannis is available. He wants out. They've catered to him. They've had how many different coaches now? He wants to go to Miami, and we all know it. We all know it. Miami doesn't have enough. If they trade Tyler Herro and all their picks, Giannis and Bam Adebayo is the answer? I think the Celtics have a real chance to land Giannis. I think they could keep Jaylen Brown in the process. There's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of fireworks that feel like they're coming. I smell a dud. I think the Celtics are going to run it back, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And I think that is what's best for the Celtics. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. You can also join us on YouTube as well. We got the soccer games underway as well. Red Sox are in action. We got it all happening tonight. Again, you can join us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and search 98.5 The Sports Hub. We'll give you some more sound. People have been talking. I don't know how many people have been talking about Giannis and Jaylen Brown. It's almost as if everybody has an opinion. But do you think Giannis is more impactful than maybe Jaylen Brown at this point in his career? We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. We got Skaz. We got intern Riley. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You think they're in on Giannis as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Legitimately.
100%. Given if you're going up against the Heat right now, and you've seen, I'm sure you guys have talked about the Heat offer the last couple weeks, if you let him walk away for that, I think that's not malpractice if you're Celtics, because there are reasons not to go after Giannis. But if the price is that low, you have to.
And the price is Hero. Help me with the
Jaquez
and
Delaware,
the 13th overall.
13th overall pick. The Celtics, you can make the case the Celtics could beat that offer without offering Jaylen Brown.
That's the case I've been making, and that's what I think they're doing. You think they would trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis, though?
I think when push comes to shove, depending on how much more they have to add with Jaylen Brown to the deal, I think there's probably a line in the stands if you're Brad Stevens in terms of how much left over you have to build around Tatum and Giannis, and so I don't expect him to reach that point. But for now, I'm sure they're saying, yeah, we will 100% make a deal with you, Milwaukee, without Jaylen Brown, because we think the offer we can give you here is better than what the poo-poo platter that he had.
The poo-poo platter. I love myself a good poo-poo platter. That was Brian Rubb. B-Rob. From Mass Live. Our very own Brian Rubb here on the weekends as well. B-Rob's going to join us on Friday. Friday, 8:20, he'll be on our show. So we'll ask him. We'll let him digest some of the things that he said there. But everyone says that they're in on Giannis. And I agree. You know what? They should be. They should be. You know, that's been a thing with the Celtics. Let's be honest. The years that they couldn't attract any free agents, they were always in. They didn't have enough. The other thing was nobody would choose Boston, right? I think that Kemba Walker deal was probably the first one. Gordon Hayward was another. Al Horford might have been the first. He got paid, left, got traded, came back, got paid again, left. I think Boston's a destination now. I think playing with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is a destination. I think playing with Jason Tatum's a destination if Jaylen Brown wasn't here. I don't know if Joe Mazzulla is, but from everything that we've heard, Giannis wants to play with Joe, and Joe wants Giannis. But would you do all that in spite of Jaylen Brown? I get it. Giannis is one of the top players in the league. He's a freak. He can do a lot of things to help this basketball team, specifically inside the paint, dunks, and being close to the basket, and he's a winner. In the end, I feel like Miami's going to win this deal because he'll choose Miami. And I don't know what it does for Jaylen Brown when they've been so close to saying, we're close here, and we're dangling your name, even though it might not even be their name he's dangling. That's what's being reported. Reports are saying that they're not actively trading Jaylen Brown to the Bucks. It's also been announced that Jaylen Brown doesn't want to play for the Bucks. Guys, I don't know if you know this. We'll ask Jack Simone later tonight. Does Jaylen Brown have a no trade? Can he choose where he doesn't want to go? If he says, I'm not going to the Bucks, is that why they need a third team? Is that why this gets more difficult? And I know, do you think they would trade him to a bad situation? I think you might have mentioned that last night. Why would they send him to Milwaukee?
He does not have a no trade. He has a trade kicker in his contract. Brown was ineligible to receive a no trade clause in his Supermax extension because extensions cannot contain one unless the previous contract also had one after your first rookie deal, I believe is how it works in the NBA. It says his fully guaranteed contract includes a trade kicker, but I'm looking for more clarity on what exactly that trade kicker is.
I mean, it's going to be $50,000 to $100,000 probably. That's what guys get, right? Trying to think, there was $30 million for Kawhi winning. I'm just thinking back to some other deals that happened. Either way, it's a spike in his salary. It would be a spike for Jaylen Brown.
7%.
7% of 60?
Or up to $7 million, whichever is lesser.
Okay, so $7 million. So he'll make $67 million, and then instead of 75, it'd be $82 million in an extension.
Not bad. It's a nice little kicker to have in the contract there, Joe. Maybe that's part of.
It has to be about the money. Skaz, in the world, sometimes it's just about money. It's just about the money. I'm sure they love Jaylen Brown. Sure
Now,
they love
Joe,
being here.
I don't want to derail our Jaylen Brown Giannis talk, as we've done plenty, but we have some maybe minor Red Sox news. I don't know if it quite classifies as breaking news, but a very interesting report just came out from the Boston Globe.
Well, do we need the sounder?
What do you think, Joe? You're more of an expert on the Red Sox than I am.
Well,
these
Skaz,
days.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's in Slack.
Oh, you put it. Okay, it's in our Slack channel. Let me get to that.
I think, as a Red Sox fan, this is good news.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the old. This is breaking news.
This is breaking sports news, powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
According to Tim Healy of the Boston Globe, Driveline founder Kyle Bodie leaves the Red Sox for other pro baseball jobs. Does this mean that Driveline is out? Kyle Bodie, I believe is the name, and was he on Section 10? I feel like I've heard him before, or heard of Kyle Bodie, but wow, that happened overnight.
In the article, Tim Healy says that Bodie, who had been a special advisor to Chief Baseball Officer Craig Breslow since 2024, said a pair of other roles conflicted with his Sox work. If not for that, I'd stayed with the org, but had to make a tough choice is all. Bodie said via text, still very close with all the guys and hope for the best for the organization. Bodie declined to specify his other jobs, but noted that he worked for the Red Sox and someone else last year too. When he and Breslow realized last month that I can't do both things simultaneously, unfortunately due to rules and regulation, he opted to leave the Sox, with whom his work had become very part-time.
So basically, Kyle Bodie was here part-time. He's had multiple other jobs, and he's leaving today because he never really was with the Red Sox full-time.
Or the Red Sox suck at hitting and he doesn't want to be associated with the organization. Or, Joe, they suck at baseball in general. Pitching, they're good at, but the team sucks. Craig Breslow's probably on his way out, which means not only would Kyle Bodie be on his way out and it would look bad for the organization that he founded, but the other 4 or 5 coaches in the Red Sox system that are also Driveline alums, you would have to imagine, would be part of that mass firing. So maybe he's being a little proactive and getting out ahead of what seems to be on the horizon.
Well, so I now know who this guy is. I got it now. You know how I know this guy? Poker Stars. He was, after college, Bodie worked exposing security flaws at Poker Stars, an online poker site. He worked with Microsoft for a year. He did plenty of data science jobs. He also coached baseball at Roosevelt High School in Seattle for 2 years. He read Moneyball about the A's and general manager Billy Beane's sabermetrics, and he approached to assembling his team inspired Bodie to start researching and testing player developments.
So he sucks. He read Moneyball and thought, I can be an even bigger nerd than that guy. Let me capitalize. And then he ruined the Red Sox.
Now, he has worked with Clayton Kershaw, Kenley Jansen, Trevor Bauer. Great guy.
Great guy.
I'll stop there.
He also worked with the Cincinnati Reds, a real winning franchise, for years before he made it over to the Red Sox. And
the first major league player to work Driveline was Cleveland pitcher Trevor Bauer.
What a great candidate. What a good spokesman, figurehead for the organization there.
His training program aimed to full pitching development services, develop healthy, high-velocity pitchers of any age, incorporates weighted baseballs and elements of recovery, mechanics, and command, as well as work with other pitching experts. Tom House is one of them. That's Tom Brady's guy, right? Driveline uses a pitching track camera. It's called Trackman technology, which is military Doppel radars. And it's supposed to help with baseball movements. He published The Dynamic Pitcher. He published Hacking the Kinetic Chain and a guide to developing pitching velocity. You mentioned the Reds, Skaz. He was with them. He was hitting pitching. He continues affiliated with Driveline. And then here I'm looking on Wiki. It announced that they mutually agreed to no longer continue their professional relationship, and now consults with the Red Sox. So this is the second organization, Skaz. Second organization that has agreed to mutually their professional relationship, continue their. Well, this is breaking. This is breaking news. Is it too late? Oh, it's too late, baby. Now it's too late. Might be too late. 12 games back. Did you know the stats? Because I have a plethora of Red Sox stats that are bad. Like almost, if I told you them, you might be like, that can't be. That's not true. Oh, yeah. It's happening right now.
Little surprised. I've seen nothing from our friend Tyler Milliken on this report yet.
Let me look. Nesson. Does Nesson have anything? I was there a little while ago. No, they have World Cup fever alive well at Fenway.
Deflect, Nesson. That's the way to do it.
Ceddanne Raphael has been on fire in the month of June, is what they have. If the Red Sox decide to sell at the deadline, Sam Kennedy told Tom Caron, they'll do what's best for the organization.
Chris Cotillo with a tweet 1 minute ago, too, clearing up some details. Sonny Gray and Wilson Contreras both have no trade clauses, so they will have to approve any deals.
I was going to mention that. Would you say that they were part of the future?
No, I hope not.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, Wilson Contreras can be part of your short-term future. I'm fine with that, but he's 34 years old.
I mean, Sonny Gray's older, too. He's like 36 or something.
If Sonny Gray is here in August, then, they failed again somehow.
Oh, there is a list of... Buster Olney, actually, has been throwing fire lately, guys. He's been... he ranked all the trade candidates. He also mentioned GMs under the most pressure. Craig Breslow is on that list, just in case you teaser right there. All right, well, Driveline. See ya. Out. What's up with Giannis? And, I should mention this. We'll get back into the Red Sox on the other side here, but do you know the odds for Giannis Antetokounmpo's next team? Do you see these yet? I threw these earlier. Rundown. Miami Heat are the favorite at plus 125. Celtics plus 150. Think of the other teams here, Skaz. Orlando Magic. I mean, are they really going to give up Banchero? I mean, they just signed Bane.
They wouldn't have to give up Paulo. He's worth more than Jaylen Brown. And if you're going to attempt to get Giannis without Jaylen Brown, they don't have to give up Paulo to get him.
What would they
give you? Wagner, Bane.
All the Wagners.
Give you all their, take everything else.
How about Cleveland?
Cleveland is interesting if, they're that enamored with Evan Mobley, but that doesn't do it for me if I'm Milwaukee. Who scores? Who does everything else?
What about Harden there?
No.
Can they do like a Harden and something?
If you're Milwaukee, why?
Why?
You think James Harden's going to play in Milwaukee, Joe?
I mean, would you rather Tyler Herro and Andrew Wiggins?
Yes.
Okay. Minnesota's on that list, too.
Yeah, I've seen the report of Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and picks is the package.
Randle's good. They're not great, but he's good. DiVincenzo just got hurt, though, right?
Yes. And all his friends just won a title without him.
Oh, wow. I feel like we haven't discussed that, huh? He must be in a dark room. No.
You're on the internet, Joe. You've seen the Squidward meme where he's sadly looking out the window as SpongeBob and Patrick are running around, having fun. That's Dante DiVincenzo right now.
I feel bad. I don't feel bad for guys who make a lot of money, guys. I never feel bad for guys who make a lot of money. But DiVincenzo, huh? The Hawks also on this list. Portland, Hornets, Warriors, and Spurs. Just to give you a couple of the other names. Washburn says, not close. There's so much reporting. The other thing I thought that was interesting that I think you mentioned last night, Skaz, was reported that Giannis may be at the table as well during the negotiations. Yeah,
which apparently the Celtics, and I think rightfully so, are not thrilled about, that Giannis is insisting on having a seat, not just at the table, but apparently at at every meeting, that he's having with these teams. So I don't think the Celtics love that. It's been reported in the past that they don't love the whole player and agent tandem there. So we'll see. I don't think he's coming to Boston anymore, Joe. I think everyone's getting traded except for Tatum and Brown.
That was my opening take. I felt as though we're expecting fireworks, and we're going to get a dud. We're going to get a dud. And I do think that the Celtics, I'll admit the roster was good. It turned out that the Knicks were a better team. The team is built around Jason Tatum. I know some of you guys don't like that. But if he's 100% and Jalen's doing his thing and they get some bigs and other guys who can support them, they're right there. They're right there. But Giannis, yeah, they had a chance to draft Giannis years ago and they took Kelly Olynyk. So, of course, they're in on Giannis because they don't want the Heat to just get him. And by the way, if it's the Heat, Giannis and Bam, who the hell else plays on that team? What else can the Heat do? For real, what can the Heat do? We'll get into some Red Sox stuff coming up on the other side. 617-779-0985. I'm Joe Murray. Let's hit the headline here. We'll get you caught up on everything happening in the sports world next in Headlines.
Sports Hub Headlines.
All right, Red Sox in action right now over at Fenway Park. They're taking on the Blue Jays. Jake Bennett is getting the start tonight. No score right now, top of the third inning. We just found out a little while ago, according to the Boston Globe, Driveline founder Kyle right, back here on 98.5 The Sports. That was Sam Kennedy with Tom Caron. So Breslow does Tuesdays, Kennedy does Wednesdays? Yeah, because when I was leaving at 5:30, I saw Sam Kennedy on, and I was
I think
like,
it's just home games when they're home. I believe. I haven't, not that dialed in.
I feel like Tom Caron asks good questions. I'm not protecting Nesson by any means. I'm not being Nesson Joe right now.
I'm sure they're not written out beforehand.
Could be. I mean, I told you I've asked to have someone, and I'll send them the questions in advance. I want them on the couch on Boston Center of the Chat. I even would invite them to our radio stations, guys.
Oh, would welcome them.
We'll have Riley meet them downstairs. We'll show them the secret entrance and where to get in. We can offer them some ice cream in our freezer, maybe. You know, there's still ice cream in there. I know there's.
Who knows? Riley says yes.
You know, if I was walking around, I mean, when we worked nights, guys, I walked around this whole place when the games are on and stuff. People like, hey, what do you do when the games are on? We work, but we also, you know, what's going on here? But are they predetermined questions? Probably. He said something like, we need to win games fast. And I was thinking about this, guys. We talked about it last night. They lose today, dude. They're 13 games under 500. If they get swept tomorrow in a day game, they're 14 games under. Like, what's the line in the sands, guys? Have we already passed it? Like, when are you truly out of contention? 7.5 games? Like people can win 5 in a row. I mean, have they yet this year? Actually, I don't even know that. But you want some numbers? I'll give you some numbers because I thought these were incredible. I found a lot of these, so I credit myself. Thank you. The Red Sox last night went 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position. They stranded 8 men. Dude, that was just in the 5th inning. I gave up later on. Do you know they're 0-30 when trailing by 3 or more runs this year? 0-30! In case you didn't hear me say it the first time. Nil to 30. Nil to 30. So again, one more time, and everybody turn up your radio right now. Just give it the old, I just turned mine up right now. The Red Sox are 0-30 when trailing by 3 runs or more this year. Right now, they're down 2-0. So if they're down 1 more run, should we just live bet the Blue Jays? Call it a day?
It's probably minus 20,000 already, Joe.
You know what else the Blue Jays are doing tonight that I think the experiment for me is over? Because I am looking towards the future, Skez. I really am. They are running all over Mickey Gasper tonight. Skez,
The leadoff hitter? Who's your catcher?
So we this is another thing. Manny Del Carmen was on with us today. Boston Athletic Academy, Nesson. Our very own Manny Del Carmen. He goes, hey, has a catcher ever batted leadoff before? You know, he's been around the game for how many years now? I don't know, did Pudge Rodriguez ever bat leadoff? Craig Biggio?
Jason Kendall and Russell Martin are the two big...
Okay, and when was that? 20 years ago?
Yeah, Jason Kendall did it 438 times in his career.
For the Pirates, right?
I'm sorry. He led off 119 games, the most in a season, 2004, for the Pirates. Yep.
That was
20 years ago.
22 years ago. So, Skaz, in the last 20 years, catchers don't lead off.
The last opening day catcher to lead off was 2022, and it was Austin Nola for the Padres, and he was not very good.
Never heard of him.
You've heard of Aaron Nola.
I know him.
Yeah. Related.
There's another brother combo that I have the card of the bad one, but the good one. Which one is it? It's autographed too. Oh, two brothers in the league. He plays for the Rangers as a catcher.
Josh Young?
No, not him. No.
Oh,
Josh Naylor?
Oh, and Bo Naylor.
Yeah. I have Josh Naylor's cards. And everyone goes, oh, man, I really wish it was Bo. So basically, the Red Sox have a guy that's a 4A guy who's a tryhard. Mickey Gasper's been doing okay. But he's not part of your future, right? Can we admit that? Carlos Narvaez should be their future catcher. I know they have a kid in AA, but you got to wait on him? Let me go back to these numbers. 0-30 when trailing by 3 runs or more. Against the American League East, they're 6-17. Their ERA is 4.35. Their offense versus the AL East this year is 220. 220. Do you know what their record is at Fenway Park, Skaz? Do you know? Do you want to know? They're 12-23. The only team with fewer wins this year than the Red Sox, the Colorado Rockies. So besides the Rockies, the Red Sox are the worst team in baseball. Did you know?
Are the Rockies even really a baseball team, Joe? I think you can just say the Red Sox are the worst team in baseball.
I actually don't even know anybody on the Rockies. They're playing them soon.
And Troy Tulowitzki still out there? What's Matt Holliday up to, or Ubaldo Jimenez?
Andres Galarraga?
Oh, legend.
Todd Helton, that's right.
Kyle Freeland, maybe? I don't know. Charlie Blackmon was there for a while with the hair.
Colorado Rockies.
They suck, Joe.
Well, I can't even.
That's who the Boston Red Sox have become. Guys in Colorado now are going, Caleb Durbin.
Mickey Gasper ground out to the pitcher.
Made contact, Joe.
Did you know Peyton Tolley has appeared in 9 games in his career at Fenway Park? He's had 7 starts, 2 relief appearances. Do you know the Red Sox are 0-9 in those games?
And he's your best young pitcher, right?
Dude, 0-9? It's not his fault. I've watched him. Come on, he's not that bad. Peyton Tolley?
It's not all his fault.
I mean, at least Connolly Early's hitting like a wall, right? Because he's given up too many home runs. Peyton Tolley might give up 3 or 4 runs a game and his team can't hit. Here's another one. I don't know if you know this one. I sent this to the guys at Nesson to give them a heads up beforehand, but they didn't use them. So maybe we can make a graphic tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll send it to Riley and have her do it. Did you know that Ceddanne Rafaela has challenged 14 calls this season? Do you know how many times he's been right, Skess?
I believe it's less than 5, Joe.
It's 4. So 4 for 14. Should we do the math or no?
Is it higher than Jarren Duran's batting average?
Well, so 14 times, right? 14 divided by 4. 4 divided by 14, right? Is that how we do that? So 14 at bats. 4 times. Ooh, that's a low percentage. Very low. Is it? No, Jarren Duran's average is worse.
We would be doing parades if Jarren Duran was hitting 285, Joe.
Yes. Did you know that yesterday when I saw Street Team Joe walking on the street, he goes, I'm trying to get down to that Jarren Duran batting average is what he said to me in weight. Did you guys do a side bet or something?
We haven't. No, it's going to be a bit for the air, but Street Team Joe is just, I want him to, be the one. It's his bit to announce.
So okay, all right, never mind. But yeah, he made a
maybe a race to a certain number.
He made a Jarren Duran reference.
Yes,
regarding what he's trying to get his weight to, which I thought was kind of funny. The Red Sox this year, did you know they're 29-33 when Roman Anthony misses games? That's that Joe math, 468 win percentage. So when Roman Anthony isn't playing, they win 47% of the time. Did you also know the Red Sox have the fewest home runs in baseball? Only 4 teams have fewer than 60 homers. The Red Sox are the only team with fewer than 50! Did you hear that?
As you said that, Joe, Bryce Eldridge, the guy they couldn't get from San Francisco, just hit another home run.
Saw Blaze Jordan hit one recently. Tibbs is I know the Pacific League's a friendly little league there. Dustin May last night. Remember that? He was, yeah. Mm-hmm. By the way, speaking of that, the Yankees have 97 home runs. They're one homer away from having twice as many homers as the Red Sox.
And just wait till Devers gets there.
I'll put this in Slack in case, we need to. This was going into tonight. Maybe we can update these numbers later, but I'll throw them in Slack just so you guys can have them. Maybe we'll make a graphic or something about just some inside the Red Sox numbers if we need them. It's not good, everybody. So, someone mentioned Scott Hatteberg led off. Is that true? Or did he lead off for the A's maybe? But he wasn't a catcher then. Scott Hatteberg, leadoff hitter. I don't know. I was going to say maybe Craig Biggio because he played catcher once. Maybe he was one of those guys. I don't know. Danny's in the car. Danny.
Hey, guys. I called in, and kudos again. I'm going to ring the Nesson bell here. Everybody, all the pundits talking about, Nesson, you guys don't downplay. Everyone downplays Nesson. You guys don't talk the real stuff. Nesson does talk the real stuff, and thank God for that. Even the after-hours show after the game with Arcand. So a month ago, I called into one of the shows, Joe. Okay. I said the Red Sox bats are going to come around.
Yeah.
I know it hasn't happened. They left 13 runners again in scoring position, and it is incredible that they just can't hit with runners in scoring position. The pitching has been much better than I think we thought. It's just a matter of timely hitting, and that's what they're missing. What do you think, sir?
I don't know. Do you ever see me on Nesson?
Yeah, of course I have, man, but not lately. I work,
I work too, man. I know. It stinks.
You work a lot.
Yeah, I know. But I do feel like when we're there, we do have to be transparent about what's going on. It's not good, buddy.
I know it's not good. It's good that everyone's being transparent. Hopefully, I'll catch you at a card show. I bought a Cedon Rafaela, one of 50 gold. Wilyer Abreu, of course, after Venezuela won, 1 of 50 gold. His autograph is phenomenal. So I know you're into the card thing there, too.
I got a big one this weekend. Woburn, Crown Plaza. I'll be there all Saturday in Woburn, and I'll be at the Northeast in Marlboro at the end of the month, 3 days.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to do a little plug, if you don't mind. If you're in ever need of a new sleep system, you could go visit a Cardi's up in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and get yourself a new sleep system, my friend.
I know. The Cardi's do work with my guys up in the Polo Park there.
Okay.
My buddy Ben DeCastro does all their videos.
Nice. I've not been up to Worcester in a little while, although I enjoy all the restaurants on Shrewsbury Street. As you know, there's a few 3- and 4-star restaurants there.
There are. Did you know our intern Riley's from that area?
I did not, but I love me some Skaz. Where's Skaz from?
He's right here.
I'm from Rainham.
Rainham, Mass. Next to Taunton, the Silver City, sir.
You got it.
Yep.
It's a nice little neck of the woods there off of 24.
Do you work for Cardi's?
I actually do. I had a career change. I started in January.
Congratulations. They're great people. I've heard nothing but great things.
They're a great family. I feel blessed, honestly. 28 years working in and out of the New England Produce Center up there in the wholesale produce business. I decided for a career change, and, for a little pun, I'm happy as a bed bug.
Thanks, buddy. Produce to the sheets, baby. Produce to the sheets. All right. Let's leave it there. 617-779-0985. This hour of the Sports Hub has been brought to you by DN Van Lines. Take the chance out of your move. Make the sure bet with DN Van Lines. An approved mover to the Department of Defense, dnvanlines.com. We got hour 2 coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Whatever. He's pitching tonight. Max Scherzer got scratched. World Cup action right now. No score at halftime between Ghana and Panama. Earlier today, it was Portugal and Congo DR. 1-1 draw in England with a 4-2 win over Croatia. Headlines are brought to you by Super Service Today. Currently hiring plumbers, experienced HVAC techs, and drain cleaning techs for their growing Danvers shop. Enjoy top pay, medical, dental, and vision, paid vacation and holidays. Apply now at superservicetoday.com/careers. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update in 30 minutes.
Listen to it, laugh at it, get mad at it, agree with it, argue about it. It is Boston Sports. Boston Sports. And it is all we do. 98.5, the Sports Hub.
So what am I trading for if I'm getting him? Because I don't know if you're aware, but
I've heard
the Boston Celtics are one of the possible.
Simmons on the ringer. And former Bucks and Celtics coach Doc Rivers on the podcast there. So I heard what Doc said. He goes, "Oh, I've heard. You mean so Doc, you've heard. You've heard, Doc, huh? Doc has heard that Giannis or excuse me, the Celtics are interested in Giannis. So Doc has heard.
I think we've all heard at this point, Joe.
It's true. Again, this was Giannis's former coach from this year.
And things went great.
Well, this is where I'm going with it, Skess. Did Doc Rivers say that Giannis needs a closer?
Yes, because he can't shoot, so he does need a closer, which...
And Doc is saying that Tatum's a closer.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay.
In the NBA, by closer standards, Jason Tatum is actually one of the better ones, believe it or not.
2 minutes or less,
yes.
Whatever it is. I know people who say he's not clutch.
You should go look at Anthony Edwards' numbers if you want to talk about clutch.
Do you believe that? Tatum, because he said, watch out, they'd be unbeatable.
Yeah, I mean, a Tatum and Giannis two-man game on paper is great, but what about the rest of the roster?
True. How about the simple fact that Doc Rivers is saying that it would be amazing?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't mean anything to me. I hope he's retired.
I hope so, too. But I can't get that out of my head. Like when you were playing that, like listen to that again. Play Doc speaking.
And that's Boston would have.
That's what that's why the Tatum thing makes more sense, because a two-man game with Giannis and Tatum. Good luck.
What? So what? A two-man thing with Brown and Tatum doesn't work?
I think it does, but Giannis is a better basketball player than Jaylen Brown.
Yes. The whole Doc saying it is my whole... Doc thinks it's great, huh? Doc must have thought it was great to take over the Bucks. How did that work out? Remember all those reports about the plane being late and waiting for Giannis to get on the plane, and Doc wouldn't show up until it wouldn't have even practices.
Would you like to guess Doc Rivers' record as Bucks head coach?
Okay.
Regular season and playoffs.
I'm going to say under 60 wins both years?
He had a career record of 99 wins and 104 losses. It's pretty tough to do in the NBA with a superstar.
I forgot that he played. So he played 82 this year, and then whatever last year. So half the season last year. So he coached 180 games with the Bucks, something like that. And then
coached. What was it? Yeah, he coached the from January 2024 to the end of this year. Yeah.
Woof. Well, anyways, just wanted to give you Doc Rivers' point of view. I question it. I also question if the deal is even real. Let's hear from you guys at 617-779-0985. We're going to talk to Jack Simone coming up in a little bit. He's from BSJ, Boston Sports Journal. Brandon's in Boston. Brandon.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for taking my phone call, Joe. I know you're a hoophead, so I want to know how you feel about this deal. So, if the Giannis deal doesn't come through, right, you could talk to the Jazz. Danny Ainge, he drafted Jaylen Brown, correct? And then Danny Ainge loves draft picks. So I have a deal, and tell me if you like it. Jaylen Brown, 2027 draft pick. You'll get Larry Marketing and Kessler Walker. So you talk about a 7-footer, and I'm talking about Larry that is a three-way scorer that can shoot the mid, drive it in, shoot from the perimeter. And then you have Kessler that is a rim protector and a lob threat as well, and can defend guys like Wemby, Embiid, and Nurkic and all those guys. So would you make that deal? And I think you actually get better. Then you get a true point guard, and you see how that thing works out. But, for me, I think I'd do that deal. How you feel about that?
All right, Brandon, thank you. I don't mind.
Walker Kessler's not on the Jazz. He's a free agent.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a hiccup in that deal.
Well, I guess they'd have to sign and trade for
Yes, which he already turned down a 5-year, $130 million deal, I believe, or $110 million deal. So
I'm not against either of those guys. I'd just rather have Jaylen Brown.
how good was Utah last year, Joe? How good have they been the last couple of years with Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler?
Not good.
They holding up well against the bigs in the Western Conference in the playoffs? No. I don't think so.
No. Again, the Jazz are just a collection of assets, right? Like if Danny Ainge could score Jaylen Brown, bravo.
Oh, I'm sure Jaylen Brown would be thrilled to go to Utah.
The 741 brand in Utah. Going to Provo.
Yeah, and AJ DeBonsa teaming up.
Well, do we know that DeBonsa might go 1?
That's true. He should go 1.
That didn't work out for them either.
No.
Let's talk to Jake in Easton. Jake.
Hey, Joe, love the show. Thanks for having me on. I've been saying the last couple of years, trade Jaylen Brown. And especially now that Giannis is on the table, Doc's right. A Giannis and JT duo like that, surround him with Pritchard, whoever else, Hugo. I like that. Give me that over JB. Thanks, y'all. Hang up.
Nope. I don't get anybody anymore.
What was his take?
He wanted
Joe?
to go with Hugo Gonzalez and the young guys.
And do what with Jaylen Brown?
Just trade him.
I
didn't get that.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's go with the young guys. Yeah. How'd that work all those years? Did people forget what it was like before?
Most of the Celtics young guys stink, too.
Do I think that they've developed some guys? Yeah, they've developed some.
Sure.
Who's the best developed guy Brad Stevens has drafted or has encountered? Sam Hauser?
Hauser's the one they always tell us about in Maine and stuff like that.
Look Luke Cornett was a good development, but he wasn't their guy.
He was unplayable in the finals this year.
I know, but he was.
No, he's a good player, but he wasn't them.
He wasn't their guy. Exactly.
The Knicks, the Bulls.
Exactly. Yep.
He's a 3-point shooter coming out of college.
But they developed him well. It just wasn't their guy. Is Jordan Walsh? He's so young. I don't even know.
Yeah, he's not. You can't.
No.
Still, TBD.
Rob Williams?
He's coming back, Joe.
Who am I missing? Oh, Aaron Nesmith?
No, you got rid of him, and then he got way better because he played more.
Was that Brad's guy, or was that I can't remember now. That was Danny's.
Yeah, he felt like a Danny guy.
I don't know. Now I have to think about it.
Yeah, let's start Walsh and Shireman and Ugo next year.
Woof. Mark's in Shrewsbury. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Joe, how you doing? Enough of this basketball talk. Let's talk some food.
Okay.
You going up to Shrewsbury Street to do some dining?
I was there 2 weeks ago.
You were?
I was, yes. I went to Polar Park for the Drake May softball event. The fellows from Piccolo's came by, and it was some of the best meatballs I've had in a huge chicken parm.
Well, you got to try the La Scala. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know La Scala.
Have you been there?
Well, there's a couple of locations, right? They're actually from Hyde Park, I believe, in Boston. If it's the same one that I'm thinking of.
I don't think it's the same. I think this is their own. It's been there on Shrewsbury Street across from East Park there, Christopher Columbus Park. Yep. It's been there forever.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know where this is. Yeah, I've been by it. Yeah.
Yeah, the beef and pork bolognese with the homemade pappardelle pasta.
Yeah.
To die for. You start with the mussels marinara, and then you end with the pistachio cake. I'm telling you, you die. That's 5-star right there.
I appreciate the recommendation. What else?
Yeah.
What else is going on?
No, that's all I got.
Yeah. Where else?
I love to hear you talk about food. You always make my mouth water when you're talking about food.
Can I get fusilli instead for my bolognese?
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, pappardelle.
I'm sure you can.
But you like the pappardelle?
Yeah, it's very good. It's homemade, really nice.
How's the bread? Do they give you bread too in a soup?
Oh yeah, you get the nice garlic bread.
Yeah.
That comes with that. To die for.
Pasta visual.
Telling you.
Pasta visual?
I didn't have that. Yeah. We started, with the mussels marinara. You could make a meal out of just the mussels marinara.
I'm looking at it right now. Looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So if you go up there again, I'd suggest stopping by.
All right, dude. Did you hear the Hooters? Did you hear the Hooters is closing?
Is it? I don't go there.
Sad.
Not for me.
Great wings. All right, buddy.
Yeah, not for me. Okay, take it easy, Joe.
Thanks, buddy. Andrew's in California.
What's going on, Joe? How you doing?
I'm okay.
All right. I've been watching some soccer. I'm not a big soccer fan, but I'm also not a big NBA fan, but I want to know, what do you think? What sport is softer? I mean, I see the soccer players running 100 miles an hour all game long. I see some, NBA players kind of dogging it. I'm like, do I become a soccer fan or an NBA fan? Which sport's softer, and which one are you getting into?
Well, softer. I can't answer that. I only played basketball growing up. Catholic Suburban League champs. Thank you very much. Class 2000. Am I really going to answer this, guys?
Joe, how far do you think the average midfielder travels in the 90-minute span of a World Cup game?
My initial thought was basketball softer. But it's hard to play basketball.
I think it's hard to play any professional sport, Joe, and the guy driving around complaining about them I don't know if he should be the bastion of reason on softness, Joe. I'd like to see that guy run. On average, it says here, midfielders run between 7.5 to 8 miles every game. You think that guy could run 8 miles in 90 minutes not on the field?
Nope.
I'm just curious.
You've used the word bastion. Well, this is the first time you've done it on the air.
Sure.
You did one in our Slack channel the other day, and I laughed very hard. But I don't hear that often.
You know?
Bastion of whatever. One last call because we have Jack Simone waiting for us. John's on the Cape. Hey, John.
Oh, you got me?
I got
Hey, I just want to call in. I do not think we should be trading Jaylen Brown at all. And if we were honestly trading for Giannis, I would really rather see Tatum go for Giannis, and I'd like to see the Jaylen Brown-Giannis duo and just see them attacking the basketball and completely changing the Celtics.
Thank you. Bye.
Who shoots on that team? How do they do when they just keep getting fouled and get sent to the free throw line?
I'm not entertaining Jason Tatum trades. I'm not.
Neither are the Celtics, Joe.
Hey, Trot Nixon's on the TV. The Dirt Dog. Oh, good to see him. Red Sox down 2-0 right now.
I'd get my guy Trot a better shirt.
Can we help him a little bit? All right, let's go to break. We have a guest coming up. His name is Jack Simone. He knows a lot about basketball. We'll talk to him next here on the Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Visit the 99 this Father's Day weekend for a great lineup of menu specials Dad will love, like the slow-cooked baby back ribs combo or juicy 18.
Congrats on that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, shout out Greg. Appreciate Greg. And shout out to John Corrales, who was there before me to or a little help along the way. But yeah, appreciate you. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. No, I do post game with Bedard, so I will tell him he did a good job. Jack, there is so much going on. I don't know what to feel like. Yesterday, I was like, oh, dude, this thing's going down. I was getting I have sources. I'm not a reporter. But I had people telling me, Joe, deal's done. Giannis to Boston. I don't know how I feel right now. I feel like we're going to get a dud out of this, and it's not going to happen. So what has your last 48 hours been like, and what do you think about all the rumors that are going on surrounding Jaylen Brown and Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, it's a hard one because, like, by the time all this is over, you're going to get, oh, these people were wrong and these people were right, when in reality, like, everybody giving their sources could theoretically be telling the truth. It's just that, one, different sources are saying different things. And two, like, if the Celtics don't trade for Giannis, that doesn't mean the people saying they were in on Giannis are wrong. It just means the Bucks picked a different package, right? So, like, it's hard to discern what is the actual truth, what is false, like who the Celtics are in on, who they're not in on. If you want, like, my opinion, this is not reporting. This is just what I think based on everything going on, all the million rumors we've heard. I would think that they are interested. I would think that they are, interested in a Giannis trade, bringing him to Boston. Does that mean it'll happen? No. But if I had to guess, and again, this is just a guess, I would guess they probably talked to the Bucks. They probably said, hey, this is what we can do. They've probably looked at potential third teams they can get involved, because you heard Mark Chase Spears report that Jalen doesn't want to go to Milwaukee. And by all intents, and purposes, it sounds like they wouldn't really want to do that. They'd rather flip him to a third team. So if I had to guess, it's the Celtics trying to see if that's happening, the Bucks waiting to see if they can pull it off, and then Miami's kind of waiting in the wings, just saying, like, all right, well, we're here. We're ready to make this deal.
How much of this is about money? What I mean by money is looking to see if someone wants to take on Jaylen Brown with his extension. I mean, there's new ownership here, right? Like, last year, wasn't their goal to get under the luxury tax and the apron, and they did. So, I mean, I don't know. When I think about what's going on, I can't help but think about money. Obviously, Giannis would cost a lot of money too. But Jaylen is going to be paid like one of the top 5 guys in the league. Is that something that could be involved in potentially these talks?
I mean, money's involved in everything in today's NBA. Like, from the Celtics perspective, Jaylen and Giannis make the same money, so it wouldn't really change much for them if they are sending out Jaylen and getting back Giannis. Like, they would kind of be able to stay where they are, sign another player with, like, the money Vooch is going to not be making anymore, and then still stay under that luxury tax they'll probably want to stay under for another year. But for other teams, right, like we've heard Hawks, Rockets, Blazers, Mark Stein put those teams out there as potential Jaylen landing spots. Like, you definitely want to think of it. Like, if you're one of those 3 teams and you trade for Jaylen Brown, you are trading for Jaylen Brown because you think that he is the piece missing to help you win a championship in the next 5 seasons. Could he be? Absolutely, right? Like Jalen Johnson in Atlanta with Onyeka Okongwu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Those guys, Jaylen Brown, that would be a legitimate playoff team in the Eastern Conference for as long as Jalen's there. You look at the Blazers with Denny Avdia, Scoot Henderson, Donovan Clingan, Drew Holiday. They've got a good core. They seem on the up as well. And then the Rockets, I don't really know what the Rockets would trade to pull it off. Like, are they trading Alperen Şengün? Are they trading Kevin Durant? Like, that doesn't make as much sense to me. But if you're any of those teams, you have to be confident because, like you just said, Jaylen Brown makes a lot of money. So you need to be sure that he is the missing piece or close to it if you are trading for Jaylen Brown. And so, I mean, inevitably with the new aprons and everything going on in the league, money's always going to be a factor.
Yeah, I felt like that's what's behind all this. And, I guess I'll just ask you this. Do you think Jaylen Brown wants to be here? And if so, do you think he'll get the extension if he's still here or whatever happens? Do you think that he wants to be here, and if so, will they give him the extension?
I think Jaylen does want to be here, and I don't think he'll get an extension right away, but not because he doesn't want it or because the Celtics don't want to give it to him. But for Jaylen Brown, it would make more sense to do an extension 2 or 3 years from now because he could make even more money. Because by then the salary cap's going to go up, all those numbers are going to go up, and if you sign a deal now for the 2 years or 3 years at the end of this current contract, then you're going to be leaving money on the table. And if you're Jaylen Brown at 29 years old, you probably want to get that last contract, and you're probably going to want to make as much money as possible. So I don't think they'll sign it this summer, but not because Jaylen doesn't want to or the Celtics don't want to, just because it makes more sense for Jaylen to do it down the line. Now, I do think there's a possibility that all of these rumors are going to maybe make Jalen a little upset or make him feel a type of way. Now, Jaylen Brown's been involved in trade rumors every year since he's joined the Celtics, it feels like. So there's probably some sort of dialogue between him, Brad Stevens, and the front office saying, like, hey, like, we get it. We're sorry. This is what's happening. And I would assume there's at least a small level of transparency there. But I do think there are valid questions to ask of, does this strain the relationship after the season that Jaylen Brown just had, with the Celtics team without Tatum? And I don't know the answer to that, but it's definitely something to consider.
All right, we're talking with Jack Simone. He of the Boston Sports Journal. Check out all his work. He also does a fine podcast as well called the How About Them C's podcast.
Yes, sir.
How about them C's looking to move up in the draft? What do you have on that today? Did you hear that rumor?
Yeah, that was Jake Fisher, who's writing for the Stein line. He noted that the Celtics and the Nuggets have the 26 picks. Celtics have 27. Both could look to move up in the draft. I think it's interesting. The question to me is to what end, right? Is there a guy they're looking for? Is it just, we have a couple guys that might not slip to us, and if they slip to the mid to early 20s, would we move up 5 to 6 spots, or is it we're actually looking to move up into lottery? And I don't know the answer to that. I know there are a few guys who I particularly like from this year's draft that could be available late teens, early 20s. St. John, Zuby Ejiofor is awesome. He's probably my favorite prospect of the Celtics range in this year's class. Houston's Chris Sinak is great. I like Valencia, Sergio De La Rey, too, another Spanish guy after they took Hugo last year, but he would probably be there at 27. So I just don't know what the point of moving up would be unless they actually have a group of players they are targeting. Now, I don't know what that group of players would be. In my opinion, I think they could probably do best going either big or guard. Probably big, if I had to pick a top priority, but I just don't know how much of the trading up stuff is. We're going to wait and see, and if the opportunity presents itself to get a guy we really like, then we'll do it. Or it's no, we want to get up before the draft because we want to be in position in the middle of the first round or whenever it would be, maybe, to have that ready. So I guess that's just a wait and see. But Brad Stevens has always traded back, so I guess this would be new territory for the Celtics.
Jack, if there's a guy from last year's class who can make an impact this year or two, who do you think could make an impact with the Celtics this year?
Oh, anybody from the draft class, or just anybody on the Celtics last year?
The draft class from last year.
I think Ugo. I think Ugo's the easy answer there. He was playing minutes his rookie season. He started a game 3 years into the season as the 28th overall pick on a team that was eventually the second seed in the East. I think he's already an amazing defender. I think the offensive skills are there. I think the Celtics have worked a lot on his three-point shot, and it looks a lot better than it did even overseas in his last year at Real Madrid. I think Hugo Gonzalez is going to be playing a lot of minutes next season for Boston, and I think they really believe in his development.
Yeah, and we some of us wish they played him a little bit more, right? In the
exactly
in the playoffs last year. Just speaking of the playoffs, we know how it ended, right? Jason Tatum at the end of the year and not making it past Game 7, and saw what happened with the 76ers. What was your just overall take on the New York Knicks winning the championship? And do you think that top-heavy teams, even though they're still in the conversation in the hunt, are top-heavy teams, going away now? When you look at New York, yeah, they have multiple All-Stars, but 1 through 8, they were pretty solid. Is that the way to win an NBA championship?
I think so. I think depth is as important as it's ever been, right? You even look at the Thunder and the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, and you've got Julian Champagnie starting. You've got, Harrison Barnes and Jordan McLaughlin playing minutes for the Spurs. You've got Jared McCain stepping up into a big role for the Thunder. Jalen Williams. You've got so many guys. Landry Shamet played in the finals for the Knicks. Ariel Hukporti got finals minutes, right? Mike Brown is very clearly comfortable going deep into his bench to just, even if it was just spot minutes. And I think you need to be able to build out a roster that has guys who can play that deep. And I think the Celtics, to be honest, I think they have that or are close to having that, right? I think Ron Harper Jr. can really play. I think they need to invest in him. I think Peyton Pritchard should probably have the ball in his hands more next season. You look at, the Hugo Gonzalez, the Baylor Shireman, Jordan Walsh, the Celtics have the pieces, Luka Garza. It's just a matter of I think Joe needs to be more willing to trust them in the playoffs, and that's not necessarily something that he's had to do with past teams. So if anything, I think it's a learning process, because like the few years before this season, it was a very different Celtic structure. It was you have your starting five, you have two guys on the bench, and that's it. And there's not really much past that you can trust to play. And this year, it was kind of the opposite. You had 1 through 14, all of which got, regular season minutes, all of which got the opportunity. And I don't know that Joe Mazzulla was ready to balance that in the postseason. I think he's a phenomenal head coach. I think he was the deserved coach of the year. I think he's, an incredible leader. I think everybody in the locker room respects him greatly. And I think it's just the next step in his development as a head coach is to, be able to trust those guys a little bit more. And I think the Celtics, Giannis Steele or not, Trey Murphy, Nick Claxton, whatever rotation potential trade you want to talk about, I think the biggest thing is trusting the guys more internally. And so to answer your question, yeah, I think depth is important. I think it's more important than ever, and I think it's up to the Celtics to sort of trust the depth that they have.
All right, Jack, final one. I've asked a few people this, so I'm kind of curious your thoughts on it. Mm-hmm. Do you feel as the group of Tatum and Brown in let's call it the last decade, okay? Do you feel that they have underachieved or overachieved?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think.
I know it's in the middle. I know it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Like I know it is, but in a way, like, is it fair to say that this group? Like, I don't even know if you can say they underachieved, right? Because
I know
you won a championship and you won a couple of times.
I think I would lean on overachieved, but I think there's an easy argument for underachieved. The thing I keep going back to is I truly believe that this is the hardest era it's ever been to win a championship in. We've had 8 different champions for the last 8 seasons. Like, that's not a coincidence. It is as hard as ever to win in the NBA. There is no super team. There is no one, incredible team. And to be honest, I think that's what the NBA wanted. They wanted to get rid of the Warriors and Cavs being in the finals every year. And now the same team hasn't made the finals in the last 8 seasons, right? Like, we barely had the same team make it that far, and we haven't had the same champion since the Warriors went back to back in 17-18. So I think when you consider the context that they have overachieved, I would probably put it more in the line of they have achieved, not over.
Yes.
But if I had to lean one way, I think when you use the context of there is more basketball talent than there has ever been in the NBA, I would probably go overachieved if I had to pick just over or under.
Yeah, you see how us radio guys, we spin you up. It's like you got to they got to give me an answer. Have they done it?
I know.
But that's, this is talk radio, right? We put together topics and we're like, because I think you can go both ways.
100%.
And not to cross sports, but if you want to look at that 10-year Bruins run that they had, they went multiple times, but in that era, only 6 teams won the Stanley Cup. So in a way, they were one of them, right? So did they really underachieve? I feel as though they underachieved, but really when you look at it, only 6 teams won the Stanley Cup in that 10-year or whatever 15-year run.
I mean, if you don't win multiple championships in Boston, then it always feels like you underachieved, and I think that's just part of the greatness that comes with playing in a city like this.
All right, and I know I said one more, but I got another one.
Please.
Do you think there'll be another superstar that is traded draft night around the draft that we're not talking about?
I think Giannis is taking so much attention away from how many stars could potentially be traded, right? I don't know if they will necessarily happen at or before the draft. I think, if anything, it's kind of like the Kevin Durant sweepstakes from a few years ago where everyone's waiting for the ball to drop. I don't think we'll get another trade before the Giannis trade. I think the teams around the league are waiting for the Giannis trade to happen, and then we'll get moves. But Kawhi Leonard, I think, could get traded this summer. I think John Morant could get traded this summer. Obviously, Jaylen Brown is included in the Giannis sweepstakes, so that's a possibility, even though I don't know how likely I believe it is. I would probably say 40% traded, 60% no. I think the Heat are in the lead there. But then there's these rumblings about, Trae Young. Could Trae Young get traded half a year after he got traded to Washington? Then you look at, old friend Kyrie Irving out in Dallas. They don't really need Kyrie Irving, so him coming off his injury, could he get traded elsewhere? Who are the Warriors going to trade for? Where's LeBron James going to end up? I think we could see a lot of superstar movement this summer.
All right, guys, give him a follow. Jack Simone. He's Jack Simone with spelled Simon with an E, NBA at the end of it. You do good graphics too. I think I've told you that before. And
Thank you.
We have an intern, Riley, who does excellent graphics as well. So we'll
shout out Riley.
Yeah, see, shout out Riley there. You can follow her too on Twitter. Hey, Jack, appreciate you, man. Thanks for your time, and maybe we'll catch up sometime after the draft, bud.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. Appreciate you, Joe.
You got it. He's Jack Simone, everybody. Give him a follow at Jack Simone, NBA. Does a great job. He's over at the Boston Sports Journal, and he's got his own podcast over there. And I love the conglomerate, is that the word, of all the Celtics people that we have. I did talk to Noah Dalzell today because I was trying to get the, NBA stuff with the WNBA news today. Should also mention, Skaz, that Brendan Glasheen's doing the game tonight and our very own Katie Bennett is with Brendan Glasheen tonight, Elon University's own. So she's with him, shadowing him tonight.
Oh, okay.
But no, I was going to say, imagine them in the booth
That's
together.
what I was wondering.
But no, she's shadowing with him tonight, and she reached out to me as well. So there's, but yeah, the WNBA is going more games. They're expanding their season, which I think is good. All right, we'll hit the headline here. We'll get you caught up on what's happening in the World Cup. Get you caught up what's happening over with the Red Sox as well. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray. It's 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
All right, let's start with the FIFA Cup right now. 0-0. Ghana, Panama, 80th minute in that one. Earlier today, it was Portugal and Congo DR, 1-1 draw. In England, with Thank you to Jack Simone for joining us. Tomorrow we'll have soccer guests, is what I gather, in anticipation of the big Friday Team USA game, which is on at 3 o'clock, guys, on Friday. Is that it? So we'll be on the air when it ends. So we'll have live extensive coverage of that, which will be cool. I'm excited for that. I think tomorrow we have a day game for the Red Sox too, so that will be happening. One take real quick on the World Cup before we got in or out coming up in a little bit.
I got a little surprise for you too, Joe, about tomorrow.
Oh.
I'll let you get to your point first.
Please.
Though.
Thank you. No, I'm excited. I'm excited. First off, happy 617 day, everybody.
You got a 617 tattoo, Joe?
I do not. I have a... Did you hear her?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Riley, back in the late 90s, okay?
That's the only one, though.
This is the only tattoo I have.
But I'm guessing you have many of friends, Joe, with the 617 tattoo.
Yeah, I feel like Hulk Hogan right now doing this.
That feels like a Hyde Park staple, the 617.
Yeah, I had a buddy who had a Boston Terrier.
I had a Boston Terrier growing up.
No, but tattoo.
Oh, he had a tattoo of a Boston Terrier?
That said 617 on the collar.
Did he go to Boston University?
No.
Not a student.
Just from Boston?
My Boston Terrier's name was Boston.
Oh, wow.
My brother named it as a young child, so you can't hold him accountable.
Boston's a cool name.
Yeah, it was a great dog. Great dog.
All right, Boston Terrier's a great dog. Wow. That's a nice dog.
I mean, he was, little guy.
Yeah, just a little guy. Yeah, tribal, very big in the 90s, 2000s. Again, I think my influence was Pam Anderson. I don't know why I go there.
You think, Joe, it was Pam Anderson?
Pamela. Still to this day, I can't believe I did that.
Riley knows who Pam Anderson is.
Oh, you do? Okay. Have you ever seen Borat, though? Ooh. Well, anyways, you know what would be funny? Last night, we put Derek in the studio last night, and we got ourselves a couple of whoppers.
Riley will be joining for In or Out tonight, but I don't think we can't even. Last night was, sometimes you touch the sun, Joe.
I got feedback from that.
A lot of feedback.
I had a guy tell me that. He sat in his car for 30, because we went 40 minutes straight. That he sat in his car for 40 minutes straight and listened to the entire bit and was laughing by himself when he got in the house. And I said, dude, thank you. I appreciate that.
I haven't stopped thinking about Evil Rocky. It's all I think about. It consumes my ever-waking breath, Joe. The fact that Street Team Joe's thinking, or lack thereof, I don't know what to call it, his train of thought that us discussing the Las Vegas Spear, getting the Rocky Horror Picture Show playing there, was an evil Rocky Balboa movie. I'm going to laugh about that one until the day I die.
I just want you to know, it was hilariously funny, but what was even more funny was watching Skaz drop his headset and almost leave.
I've never done that before.
I was the only one who saw it.
I'm not one for theatrics, really, but I put my headset down and I walked out of the studio for a brief second just to contain myself because I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Street Team Joe, who comes in on his own.
Yes.
Does get some weekend hours here at the Sports.
Yes.
Comes in on his own just to hang out. I don't know what.
I mean, for exactly what you saw last night.
Yeah. Now, does Riley know what the Rocky Horror Picture?
She was aware. It was one of the first things I asked her tonight.
Okay, but she was aware of it.
She was aware.
Okay, good. I had people tell me about Derek today too, and it's funny. So I have a segment later on today for Riley. Not going to announce it yet, but I love the name.
You do.
I love the name.
You thought of this on the walk to our elevator the other night, and you've been honestly, it's a great name.
You could make the case that some of our best thoughts come when we're leaving.
I don't know if we should be broadcasting that, Joe, but yes, sometimes that's how it works. But we do use them the next day if we remember.
All right, if you don't mind, I have a quick soccer take, and you can crap all over it if you'd like after.
No, please.
yesterday we watched Kylian Mbappe score 2 goals, right? Playing the flute. He looked unbelievable. He was unbelievable, right? Then we got Erling Haaland come in there. Boom, boom, boom. He's huge. He's huge.
Big fella.
He's a big boy.
He's smaller than Zach LaVine, but it's just when you look at a soccer player, you're like, wow, that's a giant guy. He's 6'4", legit 6'4", but yeah.
On the soccer field, it looks different.
Massive.
Then Messi, Lionel Messi, comes on and scores 3 goals last night. Scores 3 goals. So here I am saying, okay, Messi tops Haaland, tops Mbappe. And then who's the first guy today that you see? Ronaldo, right? So in my head, I'm like, Ronaldo's going to match these bastards. Right? Because that's the best in the world, right? Guys, best in the world. Ronaldo was on the clock. I'm still waiting for Ronaldo. No shots, no plays. But did you see him steal the ball from some guy, too, to try to get a goal? You stat patta. Ronaldo's, honestly, all the stuff I've heard about Ronaldo, no, I know he's a beautiful man. I know he makes a lot of money. I don't think he's the greatest.
No, it's not really a debate anymore. I don't think it has been for a while. But no,
today sealed it for me.
It shouldn't have taken today, Joe. I'll tell you that. The debate was settled in 2012, I think. But
yeah, that's fine.
I think to the American, to the not fully initiated soccer fan, Messi, Ronaldo is a real thing. I think, unfortunately, I think it was Gary Lineker, Barcelona great, English great, said it best. But he said the greatest compliment Ronaldo has in his entire career is that he's compared to Messi, which is a slight to Ronaldo, but I do think it's true. Today was tough. I'm obviously Messi over Ronaldo guy, but I still, respect Ronaldo's greatness. He's the second best player of his generation, all that. But it's kind of sad that's like Portugal's got to put him out there. You got to have him out there. Like, put him on as a sub if you got to have him on the team or something. Like, he's 3 years older than Messi, so there is that. He is legitimately 41. So, but that was a tough sight to see today, Joe. He was, as you mentioned, stealing the ball in front of the net from his teammates. Not ideal.
I'm trying to think of a poser. I'm trying to think of something.
He's over the hill.
Underwhelming.
Yes.
I watched that. Spain and Portugal. Draw? I had Spain to win the thing.
It's not
over.
They still could. They're slow starters usually.
I was impressed with England today too. Because Harry, think about it, Skaz. The big names, right? Say you've never watched soccer in your life. You've heard of Mbappe, Haaland, Messi, Ronaldo, Kane. Is that the big 5? Am I missing guys? Like we know about Rafinha, and we know about Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, Dembele.
But they're not. They're not there
guys.
though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, are they the big 5? Is that the big 5?
I mean, depends on who you ask, but sure, those are.
Who was the worst of the 5?
Yeah, it was Ronaldo.
It was Ronaldo.
Bruno Fernandes did not have a good game either.
No.
He was pretty bad.
They were underwhelming and disappointing. I'm out. I'm out on Ronaldo. Out on Ronaldo. I'm sure he looks good. Is it because he's not getting paid? What is it?
He gets, I think his salary is $280 a year, Joe. $208 a year, I think, is what his salary is.
Out.
So when people want to complain about, Drake May getting $80 million,
it's not a hot take. It's just I was observing, watching. Kane came to play.
He's been great in the Bundesliga too.
We didn't even know if Messi was going to play. Scored 3 goals.
He just walks around and is the best player that's ever, walked the earth.
Messi. I love that guy. Oh, I miss him. All right.
Well, Joe, quickly. Our soccer guest tomorrow, we will be joined by Jackson Ewell, former United States men's national team player, current New England Revolution midfielder. He'll be joining us. And Michael Raimondi will be joining us yet again tomorrow. And, Joe, you're going to see an old friend tomorrow, a man who used to sit in this seat right here.
I heard about this.
He's going to be working on a show before ours.
Okay. Well.
Oh, man.
Well.
I can't wait.
I'm going to tease this for later.
Okay.
But there was a conversation that we've had with that man about mascots.
And tonight.
It's a big holiday.
It is.
We'll save that for later.
Okay. But yes, the presence of greatness, Joe, is returning tomorrow.
You can only.
I heard he's going to be here Friday as well.
You can only put "the" in front of so many things.
Yes.
The Ohio State University, right? We'll let everyone wonder. The wonder of it all. Great pipes. Maybe we can use them for something.
That's what I'm thinking.
maybe we can.
We need them.
Maybe we could put them to work.
Get him and Street Team Joe in the booth together.
Remember he threw Street Team Joe out because he didn't watch The Simpsons?
Never seen The Simpsons before.
He said, get out.
He threw him out of the studio, yes.
All right, In or Out is next in Riley. Will be joining us in studio for that next here on 98.5 The Sports.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
2 winners over Croatia. Harry Kane, 2 goals in that one. Later on tonight, Colombia and Uzbekistan. The match for that one is at 10 p.m. And the Red Sox, middle of the 7th inning right now, trail 2-0 to the Blue Jays. Jake Bennett got the start. He went 5 1/3, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. Red Sox batters have 5 hits on the night. 2 of them, Wilyer Abreu. See what happens in the middle of the 7th inning here. Headlines, they are brought to you by Feldman Geospatial. With offices in Boston and Worcester, for all your survey services, you can count on Feldman to get it right from the ground up. FeldmanGeo.com, Geospatial pronounced Geo. Why did I read that? Because it was on the script. I'm Joe Murray.
Diving effort. But he's got a breakaway. Goes to the backhand. Throws it in. Right, coming to the spot. The Sports Hub.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
Are you in or out? Gotta know without a doubt. I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is...
You're on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Are you in or are you out? That is how it works, everybody. Riley Marchand is in studio right now. Hello, Riley.
Hello.
Do I say it right, Marchand?
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 ways to say it. Marchand, Marchand, or the French way, Marchand. Like Marchand, yeah.
How do you introduce yourself?
I say Marchand.
Marchand.
Yeah.
Okay. Riley Marchand is here. James Scaramazino, we call him Skaz. 1 Z for those that sometimes people put 2 Z's.
I think I put 2 Z's earlier.
It's okay. It's a learning lesson.
I mean, there's 2 Z's in my last name, so it's doesn't bother me, Joe.
Oh, I thought it would have.
No. I'm not a Jimmy, though.
I'm not a Jim.
Exactly. You're Joey sometimes.
I'm a Joey.
I'm also not a Jim, if we were wondering.
No, you are not a Jim. All right. Well, you know how this works, right, Riley? Skaz will curate some questions, and then we'll give answers. And we're getting to know you. Last night, we got to know Derek, and it went to a really dark place.
I heard.
I don't think so.
Heard.
I don't think it was dark.
I wouldn't say it was dark. It was just mysterious.
It was quite something.
Do you think we'll ever look at him the same way?
No. Certainly not.
I mean, he's a good kid. I like him.
Yeah.
He's talented. Just
disturbed.
He likes waffles and chicken.
Ooh. Oh, I don't like chicken that much. Waffles, though.
Well, turkey.
I could get behind that. Turkey?
Yeah.
No.
So Thanksgiving, what?
Thanksgiving.
So
Mac and cheese. And bread. That's really it.
Is that almost verbatim what he said last night?
Literally.
Mac and cheese and bread? Awesome.
He eats chicken, too. I actually think he's a little weird about mac and cheese, but...
What? Have you ever tried Goodles? It's like the new mac and cheese brand. There's like Annie's Craft and there's Goodles. I tried it for the first time a few days ago. Honestly,
yeah, I've had
it's
these.
really good.
I think Derek told us the only time in his life he ever had pasta was in Italy when he was stuck there, basically, for a week, as he described it.
I feel like if you're a picky eater, you should eat pasta, no?
Do you like Annie's?
Yeah, I love Annie's. I don't like
Annie's.
Kraft, though. I'm not a Kraft person.
Is it because of the shake of the bag? What is it?
I've only ever had Kraft once in my life. It tasted gross. I don't know.
And Goodles comes in it looks like an ice cream. Oh, they
What?
do make it that you can boil it too. I see it here.
In an ice cream?
Well, it looks like it's in a ice cream bin. Like, you know how you get a Ben and Jerry's comes in one of those.
Oh,
Like an
really?
ice-
I got it in a box.
I see boxes.
Okay.
Twist my parm.
Yeah, I tried the regular one, the
Chetty Mac?
That one. It was really good. I recommend it.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
And it has a lot of protein, too.
What's up with that? Why is everyone so obsessed with protein these days? Why are they putting protein in everything? Maybe I should save that for musings, but
You got
it
to get
just
your
occurred
daily
to me
intake.
when you said that, Riley. I just feel like everything is being advertised as like protein now.
I mean, my Cliff Bar that I bring every night, it has 6 grams of protein in it.
Yeah, but that's like a designed, like, I'm not talking about like a Cliff Bar. I'm saying
Okay.
there's like
Like the pasta with the protein.
Yes,
Yeah.
like candy is protein now.
Candy?
Like, I feel like there's like protein gummy bears.
Oh,
and,
yes,
like,
you're
stuff
right.
like that. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. Everything's a fad nowadays. Everybody loves getting behind one of these like new diet things. I don't know. The protein thing is taking over my feed lately.
Just tell Street Team Joe about those. He's catching strays all night, huh?
Hey, poor guy.
I will say you can check out our latest socials from tonight. Riley has put them together. Happy 617 day, everybody. We have posted that. And we also did a this or that.
Yep.
Which it's not the this or that some may know from the midday show. It was a different version of this or that.
It's a TikTok trend. this
That's
or that.
right.
Yes.
And we have a fellow who has said to us, congratulating you, saying that she's doing a great job bringing your show to life via social. Nice
I
work,
appreciate
Riley
it.
Marchand, says Chris.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
See? It just can go a long way. How many Twitter followers do you have now?
109. Bang. I feel like that's pretty good. I've only had it for 2 days. I'm averaging 50 followers a day at this rate.
Follow Riley Marchand DD. I have retweeted it at Joey Meyer. All right. Let's get into it, Skess. What do we got tonight?
Sure, why not? A Wednesday night edition of In or Out. It is June 17th. Let's start with something you put in Slack, Joe. Something I'm curious if Riley even knows what it is, but our friend Mike Myers has confirmed that Austin Powers 4 is in the works. Joe Murray, are you in or out on Austin Powers 4? And Riley, do you know what Austin Powers or who he is?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it. I feel like everything you guys bring up, I've never watched. I'm not cultured.
You're also young.
That is true. That's why I'm not
I
cultured.
take it as you're young.
Okay.
Austin Powers is an international man of mystery. He is English. And is he a detective, Skess?
He's a spy.
He's
Joe.
a spy. Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
He's a spy. Do you know who Mike Myers, the
Yes.
actor, is? He's
Yeah.
in what?
He voices Shrek, right?
Shrek. There you go.
Yep.
Boom.
Shrek 5 coming.
Yeah.
There you
Ooh,
go. Okay.
Shrek 5. Ooh.
Oh, no?
Have you seen the animation for Shrek 5?
I thought it looked fine.
Ooh.
I'm 30. I can't
The
care
internet
about
begs to
animation.
differ with you.
Can you do animation?
The animation.
No, I
the internet
can't. So
hates
I shouldn't be talking about it, but it's not the same. That's the problem. It doesn't look the same.
Well, I guess they're 20 years older. They shouldn't look the same.
Wait, it's not how he looks. It's just the animation style. I don't really know how to explain it that
Things
well.
evolve.
That's true.
Everyone craps on everything nowadays.
Toy-
I'm sure Shrek 5 will stink, but can we crap on it when it comes out? Can we wait for the movie to
Sure.
actually come out?
It's true. I thought, you know what I thought was going to stink, and it was awesome?
What?
The trolls.
Oh yeah.
The ones who sing.
Yeah.
And then who eats them?
Who
To
eats the
like help
trolls?
their life. Yeah, because remember it was like the
I don't know if I got that far.
well, anyways, and then I like the trolls in the Lego movie.
Trolls?
She sings in that too, or is that a Lego girl? I can't remember. Anyways, I thought that was good. In on Austin Powers 4, but it's got to be like a prequel, right? Like it can't be, hey baby, I've been gone for 20 years, right?
But maybe that's the spoof. Like they go so heavy-handed, like they lean into how bad it is.
Like is it like the legend of Fat Bastard?
What's Dr. Evil up to, Joe?
Do you know who Dr. Evil is? Oh.
We got to get Rob Lowe back, right? Wasn't he in those?
Yeah, and is Seth Green gonna
Yeah,
be in it?
sure. Chris from Family Guy. He's not doing anything else, I don't think.
Remember the song with Mini Me is no longer with us. You don't know Mini
Who's
Me?
Mini Me? Yeah. You keep setting me up for failure with these name drops.
Mini Me no longer with us, right?
Yeah. Vern
Troyer, yeah.
Vern. Where did they? I can't remember this, but on Jackass, did they do something to him and he flipped out? Can't remember. You ever watch the Jackass? Do you know what that is?
No.
That's a movie that's coming out too. You never seen Jackass?
No. I've never heard of
Funniest thing
it.
you'll ever watch. Maybe
Funniest
not,
thing?
but to a young male, it was the funniest thing I'd ever
Do you
seen.
watch MTV?
MTV? Oh, not really. I wouldn't say so.
Like, have you ever seen Jersey Shore?
No.
Okay.
Him and Wee Man did a celebrity death match, Joe. Maybe that's what you're thinking
I'm
of.
thinking of that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Jackass, Wee Man. There we go. Yeah.
Is this like reality TV? Kind of? Because I don't really cross over.
Do you ever watch
into that.
what's that Rob Dyrdek show that
The Fantasy Factory.
No,
Robin
no,
Big.
No. What's the show?
Ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness.
Oh, okay, yes.
You've
I've
seen
watched that.
Good for
Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek, huh?
Yeah,
Guy's got
my
a
dad puts
plethora
that
of
on the
shows.
TV. Yeah.
Okay. The guys I'm mentioning have been guests on that show.
Okay.
But I feel as though your friends might ask you one day, do you want to go see the new Austin Powers movie?
Okay.
And you might be like,
Joe,
I've
I don't
never
think her
seen
friends are going to ask her that, to be honest with you. I don't know
Should
if
I Spark
Riley's
Notes
friends
it?
are clamoring to see Austin Powers.
One of my friends said he was going to call into the show, and he hasn't yet.
What name should we be looking for?
JK.
JK?
That's his nickname.
Okay. Like, just kidding?
I mean, kind of. His real name's Jack.
Jack, JK.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put the bat
He
signal
wants to
on.
talk about the Knicks. He's a Knicks fan.
Sure.
Yep.
We will welcome it.
Yeah.
All right, what else we have, Skaz?
Sure, why not? Where do we want to go from here? All right, I'll save that one. I'm trying to find my list. Okay, here we go. You mentioned it a little bit earlier in the show, Joe, but today is National Mascot Day. Are we in or out on National Mascot Day?
In. I have revolted against the mascots, and I've come around on it. I am in on mascots, and, just to fill you in on this one, Riley, I was out when... what happened to me was I found out that Wally the Green Monster didn't get into the Hall of Fame.
Really?
But they let the Portland Sea Dogs mascot
Are
in
you
the
being
Hall of Fame.
serious? That's
So
crazy.
therefore, I rescinded my revolt, and I am now Team Wally.
Yeah.
I have a Wally myself now.
Did you know that the Sea Dogs mascot he was the first minor league baseball mascot ever inducted into the Mascot Hall of Fame?
And I don't know his name. Do you?
Nope.
I don't.
See, who cares about that guy?
Everyone knows Wally, though.
We all know Wally.
Yeah.
So
I
that's why I'm out. So I'm now in on Mascot Day.
I would say in. Wally's also my favorite mascot. Funny story. He sat on my lap twice. If that's interesting.
Wait, what's the Elon mascot?
The Phoenix.
The Phoenix?
Yeah.
Was that you? Were you?
No. My coworkers, though.
Why do I feel?
I've only ever been one mascot.
You were the mop gal, right?
For the ACC tournament, yeah.
Is that what they call you, the mop gal?
I was only it for like 2 games, but they could call me that. I was my high school mascot one time.
I'm not gonna lie, the Elon Phoenix looks pretty tall.
What was your mascot in
The
high school?
Blue Hawk.
And you
Yeah,
wore that?
I did.
Can you do flips and gymnastics?
No. I wore it to my elementary school for some reason. They needed it there.
Have you ever seen the movie Old School?
No.
Okay. There's mascot involved in that.
Okay.
movie. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like Gritty. You know Gritty?
Gritty.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, from the Flyers.
The Flyers, yeah. I feel like he's the best mascot. Unbiased from Boston. He's pretty funny.
Gritty's funny.
Yeah. And he's new.
Fairly.
Isn't it like
What ab-
10 years new?
What about the Philly Fanatic? Do you know who that is?
Yes, I do. I follow him on TikTok.
What about the San Diego Chicken?
No, I do not know the San Diego Chicken.
Troublemaker.
Really? As bad as the wolf from the Chiefs, the Wolf Man. Do you know who I'm talking about? He got arrested.
Yes, Joe. Remember our friend there, the bank robber?
Yeah.
He was not the actual mascot.
Yeah.
He wasn't the mascot, though, right?
No. Well, he was talking about the Philly Fanatic. He's not a mascot.
The Philly Fanatic's a mascot.
That's mascot.
He's a mascot?
Yeah.
The guy who paints his face?
No.
Oh, I'm messed up here.
Philly Fanatic is like a costume.
Oh.
Very famous.
Wait, then what's the name of the guy who paints his face and goes to all the Philly games? 'Cause that's who I was thinking of.
The guy with like the belly button tattoo? That guy?
See, you lost me there.
See, that's
He
the
has a
Philly
belly
fan
button
I
tattoo.
think of that has like the giant Philly belly button tattoo.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the guy who, like, he paints his face silver, and he has, like, a green mohawk, and he goes to, like, all the Eagles games, and he's crazy.
You've lost us.
Okay. What is the Philly fanatic?
I see it. I see him now.
Oh, are you talking about the Phillies guy?
Nope. Philly sports guy.
That guy, yeah.
is him.
Sorry, that's who I thought you were talking
No,
about.
the Philly fanatic is a real mess.
Is it the green one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Big beak.
Yes, I was lost there for a second. I'm back.
She's found.
All right, let's head to the Boston Pops for this next one. The Pops have announced their host for their 4th of July concert this year. It will be Jane Lynch. Are we in or out on Jane Lynch hosting the Boston Pops July 4th concert?
What movie could we bring up to Riley for her to know who Jane? Like me,
Well, Riley, you're a theater fan, right? Did you watch Glee?
I watched Glee, but I don't think I could tell you who's in it.
Jane Lynch. I don't know who she played because I never watched it.
Have you ever
but
seen 40-Year-Old Virgin?
I've heard of it, but no.
She was someone named Sue Sylvester.
Nope.
She's a very tall woman. She's funny. I like Jane Lynch. I think she's good. I don't know what she's been. A 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, she was the grandmother in Talladega Nights.
Never watched that either. Yeah.
Have you seen the 40-year-old virgin?
No.
Have you seen Role Models?
No.
Best in Show?
No.
She was in The Fugitive. She was one of the.
I've also not seen that.
She was the scientist that helped Richard Kimball find the one-armed man.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Okay, I've seen Wreck-It Ralph. I could, if you told me what she voiced.
Oh, she's the weakest link host.
What's the weakest link? Wait, what about the Wreck-It Ralph? That one will
Wreck-It
work.
Ralph, hold on, let me go to the cast.
Okay.
She is someone named Sergeant Calhoun.
Kowloon?
Is she the lady from the Cybug game with the short blonde hair? Is that who she plays?
Sounds short blonde
Right?
hair.
The short blonde hair
Yes.
in the Cybugs?
Yep, that's
Okay.
her.
I know her voice then.
Yeah,
She has like a
does
deeper
have
voice.
A very distinct
sing.
voice, I
Yeah.
would say.
Oh, she could sing?
She's in Only Murders in the Building, if you've ever seen that.
Nope.
I'm in on Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
She
what
seems
is the
cool.
what does like the Pops host even do? You got to crack a couple jokes, keep it light. Like I'm sure she'd be fine.
People in chat want me to ask Riley questions. Maybe we'll do that later.
Oh, for your special idea.
I'm gonna write this down.
Okay.
I need to write it down. But we're in on Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
By the way, the Boston Pops were on before the Red Sox today.
Oh, really?
I heard there may have been a slight delay because of
What
the
was
Pops.
up with that?
Apparently, it was a John Williams tribute, maybe or something like that. I'm not sure. All right, let's go to food as we often do on the night show. Our friends over at Mountain Dew have come up with a new product. This is the Mountain Dew Dunkers. It is a Mountain Dew flavored donut now available at Quick Trips around the country. It is a old-fashioned donut with a Mountain Dew flavor glaze. Are we in or out on old-fashioned donuts with a Mountain Dew glaze on them?
All right. I had a fruit punch donut from Dunks recently.
Gosh, fruit punch.
And I loved it.
Ooh. I don't know if I could get behind a fruit punch donut.
It's just a donut with the frosting tastes like fruit punch.
I'm not a big fan of fruit punch.
What do you like?
What do I for like donuts?
Drinks.
I don't drink soda.
I got
Period.
that. Yep.
I really like lemonade. If I go to a restaurant, that's what I'm getting.
I love lemonade.
I'm getting lemonade. I like apple
What's
juice.
your favorite lemonade?
My favorite.
Like Minute Maid.
I mean, if I'm gonna have to pick like a company, probably Minute Maid, but a fresh squeeze lemonade.
Love a fresh squeeze.
Yeah.
You ever had Dells before?
Yeah.
Love Dells.
That's good.
Yeah. I like Arnold Palmer is my favorite drink.
Okay.
That is lemonade and iced tea.
Oh, really?
Do you like iced tea?
I've started to like it being in the South. Like I tried sweet tea for the first time, and I
Yep.
love sweet tea.
Sweet tea's great.
Yeah.
They call them sunrisers.
Oh.
We call them Arnold Palmers.
Oh, so it's a different name.
They call them sunrisers.
Okay.
Same thing. It's half water, half iced tea, half lemonade.
I'd probably like that. I'll try it.
I love it, and I go unsweetened iced tea.
Okay.
So it's lemonade with unsweetened.
Okay.
So you're not getting.
I've
double.
never had unsweetened iced tea. I like green tea. Green tea's good.
Green tea and lemonade, same thing.
Okay.
It's called
that's
an
good.
Arnold Palmer. Do you know who that is?
No.
Arnold Palmer was a golfer,
Oh.
and his drink of choice was half iced tea,
Okay.
half lemonade. So they call them Arnold Palmer.
That would be cool to have a drink named after you.
He was also like a massive philanthropist, a legend in the golf world.
Correct. He's old.
You
He's
might
dead.
recognize his
Ooh.
umbrellas.
Okay.
He's not just old, Joe. Yes,
He's gone.
He's dead.
But his name lives on.
Yeah. Just like a Shirley Temple.
Love
Right?
Shirley Temple.
Isn't that named after someone famous? Or my...
Named after Shirley Temple.
Oh, that's her. Right. Yep. Named after Shirley Temple. There we go.
Shirley Temple
It died in 2014. Joe.
was an actress, singer, dancer, and politician.
So, Riley, you briefly overlapped with Shirley Temple.
She died in
30s?
Yep.
And then
in the
wow.
50s, she had a show.
Oh. Good for her. And now she's got a drink.
Correct.
All right, let's get to the important stuff. Self-driving robot toilet that drives to your bed, washes and dries you, then returns to its dock to clean itself has been unveiled in China. I'll read that one more time. A self-driving robot toilet that drives to your bed, washes and dries you, then returns to its dock to clean itself has been unveiled in China. Reports suggest it could cost around $4,000 depending on the model. Are we in or out on a self-driving robot toilet that drives to your bed, washes and dries you, then returns to its dock to clean itself? In or out?
Okay, I have a technical answer. My room is really dirty, so I'm out because I have a feeling it would get caught on like the clothes on my floor and it would tip over everywhere.
So
and
your
that's not,
bodily fluids would tip over in the bedroom is what you're worried
I don't
about?
think I would want that, so I'm out.
All right. Let me just spitball for a second here.
Please.
I'm sitting on a nice chair with armrests that's adjustable.
Right now, you're saying.
You mean to tell me that I can sit on a chair that I can take a dump on or use the restroom? Use a remote for it to electrically, like, I can get off my bed, get on this thing, and then just get back on the bed?
And it goes back away to the closet where you have it. It flushes and does what it does, and it's gone.
I feel like your room would smell so bad. Like,
But only for a short instant, right?
Okay.
As soon as the toilet is gone, I
Okay,
mean...
let me give you one.
Okay.
This morning, right?
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I was very tired. I work Sundays. So technically, I'm 4 days in, 2 jobs.
yeah.
So today would be like my Thursday.
Okay.
This morning, I was very tired. The only thing that woke me up was that I had to use the restroom. That was the only thing. If I had this contraption, could have saved me some rest. This guys, I'm in on. It's weird. It's odd. I don't understand the need for it, but I feel like I would use it.
If you get to a certain level of, wealth, isn't this kind of what it's for? Like unnecessary things you don't actually need.
Yeah, remember
like,
DJ Khaled had that throne?
No,
He had
I
the-
don't.
he-
I don't remember.
I think I remember that,
DJ
yeah.
Khaled had a toilet that wiped his. Sorry, that like did that.
Bidet? He had a bidet.
It had a bidet.
Oh, no. Ooh.
I think maybe if you had like an older relative, this would be a nice gift.
I have looked into this a little bit more.
Have you had an old relative, Joe, that maybe didn't get around so well?
yes.
This would be a great
It
gift.
reminds me of the I've fallen and I can't get up lady, but not the one with the button. What about the one that you need to go up the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh,
What if that seat was a toilet?
Yeah.
You would therefore use that toilet
You
as
really
it's
wanna
going
be-
up the stairs.
You really want to be moving and dumping, though, Joe?
I am not a moving dumper.
No, I don't think so.
But also, what how like sometimes you like butt dial someone on your phone? What happens if you have the remote with you to bring it to you and you're downstairs and you click the button to have it come to you and it just goes down your stairs?
What would you rather
I feel like
do?
there's a lot of problems.
Would you rather this or a diaper?
Oh, this 100%. Are you kidding
All
me?
right, there we go. In.
Yeah.
You might
Why
have
are we even
convinced
doing
me
this?
with that one.
Yeah. No, I mean.
I
That's
got,
easy.
I got one for you, Riley.
Okay.
Would you ever go to Times Square for New Year's?
No. God, no. sit there and wear a diaper for hours just to have the confetti explode and everyone go, woo, and then it's over? Why are you just watch it from home with your friends?
It's a great answer.
Oh.
That was my whole point.
Yeah.
Would you wear a diaper?
No.
I would. If I went, I would.
Well,
but I'm not going.
No, I would never
So
go.
I'm not wearing a diaper.
No. That's for the beginning and the end of your life. You don't need to do that right now.
You know what, Skaz? I'm gonna keep my eyes on that thing.
He's gonna save up some money.
I don't need it.
But
and I
you want
really
it.
don't have any disposable income at all. But maybe one day I might.
Bookmark it, Joe. Bookmark
Yeah.
it. How about this? Maybe you might need the toilet after this, but a city in Italy is hosting a 10K run where participants can eat unlimited tiramisu after finishing the race. Are we in or out on unlimited tiramisu after a 10K?
Ooh, I love tiramisu. So, I want to tell you I'm in on it, but I can't eat all that tiramisu.
That just doesn't feel like something.
With the vodka, there's a lot of vodka in it, too.
Oh, really?
You got cheese.
I've never had
You
tiramisu.
can have it without vodka, too. Tiramisu's really good.
They say unlimited. I have a feeling that's gonna go wrong.
What's something you'd want unlimited of?
Unlimited?
That's a dessert.
That's a dessert.
Ice cream.
Probably black
Ice cream.
raspberry Oreo ice cream.
Cookies, maybe? Cupcakes?
No, I hate cake. Cupcakes and cake out. Unless it's ice cream cake.
I love ice cream
Yeah,
cake.
like Oreo ice cream cake. Oh,
You ever had a Carvel?
yes. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
I love ice cream cake.
Yeah. That's what I get for my birthday every year.
Where? So you live in New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Where do you go to get it? Where would you go?
I feel like Market Basket or Hannaford probably has
Ooh,
one.
you're
Or
a
like
Hannaford?
Yeah, oh, I love Hannaford. And then Dairy Queen. Have you ever had a Dairy Queen ice cream cake?
It's bear crap in the woods?
Those are really good too. I don't know where the nearest Dairy Queen is though to my house because I live in the middle of nowhere.
There's one 20 minutes from here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Natick, Mass.
Oh, they're putting a Chick-fil-A in near my house, which I'm really excited about. Because the closest one is 40 minutes away right now.
Great chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
And I like the sauce. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not a little sports? I saw this on Twitter earlier today. LeBron and Kevin Love rumored both to be headed to the Lakers, or I guess LeBron back to the Lakers. Are we in or out on the reunion of LeBron and Kevin Love?
Oh, Kevin Love's done.
Done.
Do you know who Kevin Love is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
How about this? The 2016 Cavs got together this past weekend to celebrate their decade anniversary of them winning that title. And Kyrie Irving did not show up. J.R. Smith posted that he was invited and ghosted the group.
Ooh.
Are we in or out on Kyrie Irving apparently beefing with the 2016 Cavs?
Out. That's just petty.
Who doesn't Kyrie have an issue with?
That's true. I feel like he really liked Luca. They had a good relationship.
Yeah.
That would be my answer for that question. But
Instead of Kevin Love to the Lakers, why not Kyrie?
ooh, that would make me dislike the
Kyrie and
Lakers even more.
But that's the point.
I know.
It's like, at this point, do you even want to like the Lakers?
I don't think I ever liked the Lakers, but yeah.
I have people who like the video.
Yay.
All right, well, go search our videos. Instagram, I'm Joe Murray is my Instagram, but I post everything to Twitter at Joey Murray. And we want people to follow Riley. So it's Riley, Ryle Marchand with 2 extra D's. Mm-hmm. Was there other Riley Marchands when you...
Yeah. It's the same on Instagram. I had to add another D too. Someone's taking my name. 19.
When's your birthday?
July 20th, which guess what? I will be here. Monday, July 20th. That's my
She's
birthday.
made sure I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, I
Joe.
told Skaz that I think last week.
I guess we're doing something for Riley's
I'll bring a cake
birthday.
or something. I'll bring an ice cream cake.
We can handle it.
Oh, you guys got it? Okay.
Just real quick, how do you feel about taking your birthday off?
Taking my birthday off? I mean, I kind of want to be here. I'm only here 2 days a week.
No, it's fine. But what I mean by it is,
we're not telling you to take the day.
Oh, okay.
We're saying say me or Joe, say a professional, anyone in their job decides. That
you're asking me a question.
at the
I see.
beginning of the year, they're going to take their birthday off from work. How do you feel about? Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but I knew she was. She thought we wanted her to not be here on her birthday.
Don't ever be sorry to interrupt me.
That's a tough question. I feel like maybe leave early if you have like a dinner that you want to go to with your family and friends. But I
You're
feel
an
like
adult. You don't need to take your birthday off.
I feel like you shouldn't take the whole day off.
How do you feel about men taking paternity leave?
Men taking paternity leave is for men.
Men. Maternity is for women. Sorry.
I think for a specific amount of time, that's helpful. I feel like, but think about it. The wife's all home alone with the kid. I feel like that's helpful for.
Like if you get 30 days, do you think you should take the 30 days
for the man?
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, I think you should. I think there should be more. In other countries, don't you get in like
4
New
months.
Zealand or something, or like I don't know, you get so long. Ours is not good. How much do you get as a woman in the United
Riley,
States?
You're asking
Riley,
I don't know.
wrong guy.
We work in radio and get like a couple of days off a year.
Yeah, I see. You have a list in the kitchen of all your days off. It's like 8.
When's our?
It's like 8 days. I think your next one's July 3rd.
That's right.
Because the day before July 4th.
I will be here.
You'll be here on your day off.
Not at night though.
Okay, so you still have to work.
Actually, Riley, for me, that technically is what we do is sometimes if we work on a holiday, they call them like you know what a float day is,
like an extra day off.
You can use a day another day.
Okay.
So I'm working so I can
get another day off. Ah, nice.
Which I would like in the summer.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because the summer's nice.
Yeah.
Were you at the beach yesterday?
I was. Plum Island. The water was so warm.
Plum Island's my favorite place.
Yeah, the Scots are there.
Were you in the refuge or were you at the first?
I was at the Riptide restaurant.
Yes,
that's where I went to eat.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then we drove to the end and went to like the little end area where the boats are.
Yep.
Yeah.
I go to the refuge. So where that restaurant is, if you bang a right, there's 6 beaches back there.
Oh, really?
You never knew about it, did you?
No.
I drive.
That was my second time at Plum Island, so I didn't know.
Plum Island's my favorite beach. Do you know it's eroding?
What does that mean?
Eroding? The ocean is taking over.
Oh, it's eroding. Sorry, my bad.
It's okay. I have an accent or a dialect talk.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, one day it's just going to be gone.
That stinks.
Plum Island's beautiful.
Didn't the pink house disappear too?
Gone.
I didn't know about that until yesterday.
Got sold.
Oh, I thought it got destroyed.
It did get destroyed. Oh, they knocked it down.
Oh.
I'm actually not sure but Bob's Lobster's across the street.
Okay.
Good little lobster
That stinks
place.
that they got rid of it.
Would you ever do a puddle jumper there? Those little flights?
Puddle jump. What's a puddle jumper?
It's an airplane that they have over there.
Oh, on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Those, I mean, maybe.
They're called puddle jumpers because you can.
Yeah. Oh, because they're seaplanes. Okay. Yeah, I'd try it.
You're going to learn a lot on this show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think being here is more educational than anything.
Yeah. A lot of knowledge being passed around.
A lot of age being passed. All right, there's In or Out tonight. We'll take a break. We'll hopefully maybe give you an update on the Red Sox coming up in a little bit because it's not great. But I will tell you right now, it's 3-0 Toronto. And you know their record when they give up 3 runs or more, right? 0-30.
Yeah. I was going to say, no wins.
It's not good. And if there was a headline, it would have been brought to you by our good friends over at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. A no-risk, all-rewards path to real weight loss if you're not happy with your results in the first week. Get 100% off your money back. Awaken180weightloss.com. I'm Joe Murray. We'll talk to you guys right after this.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. More Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 This.
The Red Sox are up in the bottom of the ninth inning right now. Red Sox trail 3-0. They are 0-30 this year when they trail by 3 runs or more. They're 12 games under 500. If they lose tonight, they'll be 13 games under 500. When do you make the move? Whether it's to fire Craig Breslow or to finally pivot into a position of strength in trading some of your guys. Now, I will say this. There are some percentages of guys that could be available. There is a list of top 100 names that could be traded at the deadline. Number 26, Garrett Whitlock. Number 47, IKF. Number 76.
What a haul they would get for IKF, Joe. Could you imagine?
No, they would.
The haul. Oh,
I think they can get a reliever.
yay.
Trevor Story, 76.
Another haul.
Patrick Sandoval,
Oh,
85.
man. The return for Sandoval. How many times does he pitch for the Red Sox?
Greg Weissert, 88.
Oh, the Uber driver, Joe. What are we going to get for him?
Danny Colomb, 90.
Oh, yeah. Stinky Colomb. That's what we call him.
And number 98, Masataka Yoshida.
He has more value than all those other guys, I'd say.
Hey, I didn't write the story.
What publication is this show?
This was at ESPN.
What a surprise.
Buster Olney and Jeff Passan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeff Passan. But I'm only saying it out of love for Brendan Glasheen.
Please.
He had Jeff. Oh, no. Was it Jeff Passan?
I'd give away Greg Weissert. I'd give away. Patrick Sandoval, Joe, is in the top 100.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys outside of Chapman, Gray, and who's the other guy? Chapman, Contreras. The Red Sox have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 guys that are on the trade list. 10. 10. They're all at the top of the dugout right now. And they're literally saying to themselves, if we lose right now, we're down 13 games under 500. And the Red Sox are now 13 games under 500 after their 3-0 loss tonight to the Toronto Blue Jays, a season high. 13 games under 500. They have not done that since August of 2000. What was that? 2? The Red Sox have a day game tomorrow versus Toronto. If they get swept, they'll be 14 games under 500. Think about that, everybody. The Red Sox right now are 29-41. Well, 29-42 right now. They lose tomorrow, they're 14 games back. They then go on a road trip to Seattle. They'll play 3 games there. 15, 16, 17 if they get swept. They'll play Colorado. Can they win that series? Can they actually beat Colorado and win a series? After that, they play the New York Yankees, a 4-game series against the Yankees. If they're 13 games back today, they lose tomorrow, it's 14. Let's say you lose 2 out of 3. You're now 15, 16 games back. You play Colorado. If you win that series, you're 15 games back. If you get swept by the Yankees, they'll be 20 games under 500. And that's my... Skaz, circle the date. Sunday, June 28th. Are they over or under 19, under 500? Are they over or under 19 games under 500? on September 28th.
Under.
It's 13 tonight.
Yeah, I'll take the under. Why not? I like a good disaster.
You lose tomorrow, it's 14 games.
Yep.
You have 3 games in Seattle.
What was Sam Kennedy saying earlier today, Joe? They're not out of it. They're going to compete.
They're not out of it.
No, they're out of it.
13 games under 500.
Somebody should tell Sam Kennedy his baseball team sucks. I don't know. It doesn't seem they're really aware of just how bad it is. The guy who you tried to sell us your entire philosophy, I know we touched on it, Joe, but the guy you built the entire thing around that they've sold us for the last couple of years, right, was what, Joe?
Driveline.
What was that? Okay, and they've shoved that down our throats and up our rears, I would say, Joe, if I can say that.
I would say up the rear and down the throat.
Yes, both, I would say. An enema of sorts from the Boston Red Sox the last couple months. It feels like an enema watching them on a nightly basis. That guy says, your team sucks so bad, I'm abandoning ship. Yet Craig Breslow and all that guys, other, hitting coach, other guys that are Driveline alumni, his little, cronies or whatever, they're all still there. So until the Boston Red Sox completely clear house, the problem is not fixed. But that's a giant red flag to me that the thing they've been touting and kind of building their entire organizational philosophy, I don't think that can be understated, that this is what they're selling us as their organizational philosophy from the ground up, how they're training these guys to play baseball, which I'll remind you, they suck at doing. They're not good at playing baseball. They don't know the fundamentals because they're doing Driveline. And the guy that founded Driveline said, F this, you suck so bad, Caleb Durbin is seeking outside help. I gotta get out of here because it's ruining my brand. So that's where the Boston Red Sox are at right now. So yes, Joe, long story short, I'll take the under.
I got to send you this. People talked about Nesson earlier. Like, okay, I work there. I think there may have been times where I've postured. I don't think we can do it anymore. Guys, I just threw in Slack the final call. We have to hear this. This from Dave O'Brien. I just threw it in there if you want to.
I'll grab it. Can I give you something quickly before that, though?
Please do.
This from our friend, and maybe not our friend, but I think he's maybe your friend, Rob Bradford.
I know Bradford.
I'd like for him to be a friend,
Hey, we were competitors, but
yeah, exactly.
He does a good job.
Exactly. The Red Sox lost 3-0 tonight. They left 13 runners on base. They're now 2-9-1 in home series. They're 0-39 when trailing after 8 innings.
Whoa. So they're not only just 0-31 after 3 runs are down, they're 0-39 when they trail after 8 innings?
Yes, Joe. And guess what? I think they score the most runs in the league in the 9th inning, but they're so out of games that it doesn't matter. The Red Sox are now 29-42. They are 6-16 versus the AL East this year.
Do you know what they hit with runners in scoring position in the last 2 games?
Enlighten me, please.
Well, they scored 1 run yesterday, right? And they scored no runs today. So 1 plus 0 is 1, right?
I can do that, yeah.
You want okay. The last 2 games, guys, they've batted .224. They've scored 1 run, 3 extra base hits. 26 men have been left on base. They're 1 for 24 with runners in scoring position. It's fireable. How do they let it continue?
Sonny's been good. You won 9 of 12 of his starts.
And the 0-2 to Wilson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 at 100 miles an hour to end the ball game 3-0. That felt like a root canal with no painkiller.
Oh!
Red Sox again leaving 13 men on base. That's 26 stranded in the first 2 games. They are now a season high 13 under 500.
That's Dave O'Brien.
Oh.
You ever had a root canal?
Oh, yeah.
I get Novocaine. Do you?
Sometimes.
Wait.
I ask for them not to, but
really?
It depends. I'm against it, Joe, yeah.
Really?
It's, yeah, you know.
Okay. They gotta jack me up with that stuff.
Yeah,
I need like six.
I usually end up getting a little, but yeah, I fight against it. I actually I got a temporary in right now. It came out the other day. Luckily, it's just a temporary though. I'm waiting for the permanent.
I had one pop out at Lifshat's wedding.
There you go. I was eating a Mento. That's what it did to me.
I was eating a Swedish fish.
That's how they get you, Joe.
It's candy.
Those chewy candies.
Yeah, and then I went back and they made me a nice new crown. And then the other one, they gave me a second root canal. And it
don't love that. Yeah, don't love that.
I'm watching Papelbon smile in postgame. And Jim Rice is shaking his head and smiling.
You see, I have stated before on the show that I am not the biggest Jonathan Papelbon fan on the air, but I will say on nights like tonight, I think Red Sox fans and Red Sox, nation as they are called, need a guy like Jonathan Papelbon on the TV, and I think it's a good thing that he is. So I am coming around a little bit on the Jonathan Papelbon experience at Nesson because I think he is telling us how much they suck, and he's doing it very openly and loudly.
He made a bet with me that if they were going to come back and make the playoffs, he would do the game with his shirt off. And I said, I'm not going to take my shirt off. You would like him. You would like him if you met him.
I'm sure I would, Joe.
No, because he's not afraid to shoot from the hip.
And that's kind of what I'm saying. That after a game like this, you leave 26 men on base in 2 games. Now, not a math guy, but that's a lot of men, Joe. That's too many men.
And you know what? For all the people who are like, "Hey, Joe, talk sports guys at night." If I was watching this game at home, I'd be scrolling, and I saw Steve Peralt of Section 10 write that. Another night of scrolling on your phone while the Red Sox game is on. People are still going, Skess. They're still going to the park.
Yeah, Scottish people, Joe.
I got something on that coming up in a little bit. Circle that date. June 20. Skess, I don't know how Breslow could face the media yesterday and Sam Kennedy can today. And then tomorrow's a day game, right? Who is pitching tomorrow?
You want to guess, Joe? You want to play the game?
It's the wheel of gutless bums.
1:35 start.
Is it Connolly early?
Tomorrow, Joe. It could be one of those.
Sunny days.
Versus Trey Savage, who was a stud in the playoffs last year.
I know we got to go to break, but, dude, Max Scherzer was supposed to start today. They pulled him. They had some guy named Fisher start the game. He pitched an inning and a third, dude. Think about that, Skess. Scherzer was supposed to start. They put some other jabroni in, and they scored no runs. Like, Max Scherzer is a 10 ERA. Was that better? Was it supposed to be better with Max Scherzer? Excuse me. What do we do, everybody? We're just going to complain about how bad they are? Or do we just don't talk about them? Because the soccer's been great. Well, I didn't see Monasterio's name on that trade list, guys. It's bad, guys. The Red Sox are in last place in the AL East. They have 29 wins. The Yankees have 44. They're 14 and a half games out of first place.
The Boston Red Sox, as an organization, are closer to the Colorado Rockies than they are the New York Yankees.
Do you think it's worth tanking for the number 1 pick?
No. Not in baseball.
Why? You don't think I don't even know who the number 1 pick
exactly,
would be.
Joe. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
Garrett Cole was the number 1 pick. Steven Strasburg, I think, like Harper, but I couldn't name a bunch of them. And also, how's the Red Sox development system going with their high draft
Marcelo
picks?
Meyer is the highest they ever had. Trot Nixon was 7.
And he was fine.
He was fine. He was
solid player. Fine.
J.D. Drew was, I think, 7.
They didn't draft him, I don't think.
No, they did not.
And he was much more talented than Trot Nixon.
Much more.
Red Sox fans probably won't like to hear that. I don't care if the Red Sox have the first overall pick because we won't see the kid for 5 years, and they've been selling us the farm. And actually, now that you say that, Joe, maybe something we should touch on after musing is Jared Carrabis was with Tony Maserati earlier today on the Baseball Hour, and he said that he heard from someone that is Fenway adjacent, I think is the way Carrabis coded it, as he likes to do, someone Fenway adjacent, that they're getting tired of prospects over at Fenway. So my question, again, I'll go back to it, is what the F is going on over there? Who's in charge? Do they have any clue? Because now they don't like prospects and they're out on the driveline guy. Could they be any more of a disaster? I thought I wasn't going to get worked up tonight, Joe. I don't even care anymore this season.
I said, like, every night it gets worse.
Yeah, and it's bothering me, Joe. I want to watch baseball in the summer. I want to like the Red Sox. They make it impossible.
Let's go to break. Let's go to break. Let's just get out of this situation because we're winning and they are not. In this hour, the sports has been brought to you by our good friends over at Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 50% off your next drive through oil change. At Valvoline, it's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. We're busy. Get busy living or get busy losing. I'm Joe Murray on the Sports Hub. score in that one. Portugal and Congo DR, 1-1 draw earlier. England with a 4-2 win over Croatia, and Ghana with a goal in the 90th minute in extra time, 1-0 over Panama. Headlines are brought to you by Deanne Van Lines. Take the chance out of your move with Deanne Van Lines. Make the short bet with Deanne Van Lines, an approved mover to the Department of Defense. DeanneVanLines.com. I'm Joe Murray.
This is what happens when analysts take over the games, take over the sport.
This is where you talk sports.
It happens all the time.
The Sports Hub.
You want a random take? Murray's got all sorts on stuff in the world unrelated to sports. So sit back, relax, and get your mind in the game and listen to the words of a grown man.
The reaction of the Scots.
Unbelievable, man. Try that bad boy.
Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
I want John to move down to provide.
Oh, wow.
Do you have something like that in Scotland?
No.
They love the North Shore roast beef. They also asked which animal did they have to kill. Didn't know they had to do that out there. So I feel like, as I've done my local duty of telling the tourists where to go, they've been to Kowloon and they've had a North Shore roast beef. I also told them to get a lobster roll. Not sure if we get a reaction on that yet.
And they play on Friday, I believe, Joe, here. So more Scots are coming.
And then they'll play in the round of 32 here, I believe.
Well, there's a chance they could be back, yes.
That's it, man. Anything else going on?
Other than the Reds, I'm pretty all right. I'm still dealing with a dryer situation.
Yeah. So
plumbing and stuff.
So you got okay. What happens when you buy something off Facebook Marketplace that doesn't work?
The gentleman couldn't have been nicer. He's handling everything. He's just the parts coming in. He picked it up, dropped it off. He's gonna he's doing all that. So no complaints. It's just
time.
It's time. Not his fault.
Things don't go the way that you planned it.
Just got it home and it didn't work. What are you gonna do? But he did offer. He came, picked it up. So that was nice. We didn't have to get it back in the Jeep and do the whole thing again.
In or out on Facebook Marketplace?
Well, Joe, I was kind of just talking to Riley about this, but as a man with a fiance, where I work nights and a lot of my days are
home,
or someone would think free. I'm not doing anything during the day. There's nothing I could possibly do. I'm going to pick up plants tomorrow from Facebook Marketplace at noon. So, yeah. My fiance, now that we're homeowners, Joe, Facebook Marketplace is something that has become a much bigger part of my life than I ever could have imagined. So
I got something for you.
Oh, do you, Joe?
It's an app. I'll share it off the air.
Okay.
Might be a little bit better.
We'll see, Joe. We'll see.
Plants, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to just go to Home Depot or?
Apparently it's a good deal, Joe. It's always a good deal.
Oh, yeah?
It's only a 30-minute ride, In
your car?
Of course.
Or the SUV?
That's a great question. Find out in the morning, I guess. It's getting old, Joe.
The things you do for love.
Yeah, telling me.
Things you do for love. Things you do for love. All right. Well, we've why don't we take a couple of calls?
Sure.
Ronnie's in Wyndham. Hi, Ronnie.
Joseph.
Hey.
How we doing, my man?
I'm okay. How are you?
So I wanted to bring it up. I was the Dennisport guy the other night. Remember I brought up the Barn of Fun?
Yeah.
Dude, do you guys have the Google there or what? Look it up. You guys are going to fucking laugh your balls up.
You know what? We got Google.
I don't even really get it, Joe, to be honest.
You know what? If I see you at the cleat and anchor, bro, it ain't going to be a fun time.
I don't know what that means either.
It's a bar.
I don't. No idea what he said.
I
caught the last part, but
he got what he's. Who calls a radio station and swears?
You'd be surprised, Joe.
One guy who doesn't is Justin in Atlanta. Hi, Justin.
Hey, Joe. It's Justin. I'm watching the College World Series tonight. It's much better baseball than the Red Sox.
College World Series?
Yes. Oklahoma and Georgia. That one. Georgia's up 9-3 right now.
Wow, Georgia's better than Oklahoma, huh?
Yeah. They're playing. Oklahoma is actually up 9-3 right now. The winner plays North Carolina in the College World Series final on Saturday. So maybe you want to check that out.
Thanks for the tip, Justin.
Yep.
Appreciate you, buddy. College World Series, guys. I know you've been watching.
I've seen a game or two.
I watched that dude who hit the home run and then got suspended.
We did see that, yeah. I was more locked into the softball, to be honest with you. I haven't been as tapped into the baseball. Well, the World Cup's going on, so we got Uzbekistan versus Colombia right now. Maybe we get a Luis Diaz anytime goal. Maybe Hymas gives us a little throwback. Who knows?
All right, I want to do 5 minutes on the other side of the Red Sox and hear what Jared had to say, and then my date of demarcation. Is that how we say it?
Sure.
June 28th. Could they be 20 games under 500? You said under. They're 13 right now. We'll have more next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
During Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale, you could replace all your home's windows and get half of them free. Plus, you could get them with no money down and no payments or no interest for 2 years. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consult.
Don't be late. All aboard the Cape Cod Central Railroad.
Summer in New England means a ride on the Cape Train. From narrated daytime tours to lunch, brunch, or sunset dinner trains, there's something for everyone. Departing Buzzards Bay and Hyannis, rain or shine.
Book now at capetrain.com.
Here's Boston defenseman Charlie McAvoy on treating his hair loss with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
You never think about it as a
here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Did Jared Carrabis say anything else that was worth anything today? I know he was on the baseball hour. I saw Jared yesterday at Ness, and he was doing unobstructed views. What was that source again? You said Fenway adjacent?
I believe that's how he said it. Now, Joe, normally when we tease a segment like that, I would come back with audio. But there are a number of Carrabis clips in the system, and I'd like to read the description, and I'd like for you to tell me which ones you would like to hear.
Okay, let's go.
How about Carrabis 1 is Breslow should set the market.
Okay.
Carrabis 2, looking back at the Red Sox offseason.
Nope.
Carrabis 3, Craig Breslow is arrogant. Number 4, he wants to keep Wilson Contreras. Number 5, the Red Sox want more MLB players. Have to move Sonny Gray. John Henry is hanging around a lot. That's an entire segment, it appears. The Red Sox models were wrong. Any of those jumping out to you, Joe Murray?
The third to last one. What was that again?
They would like more MLB players?
Let's hear that one.
Sure.
Jared, when you say it's becoming, or you're hearing more of it over there, do you mean in the organization or among fans?
I would say Red Sox adjacent people.
Okay. That they want more established big leaguers and fewer prospects.
Yes. Yeah. I think you look at the lineup every day and you say, what the hell is this? This guy's batting where? We have this guy batting leadoff. We have this guy at this position. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's becoming more of that. You look around at the infield. It's like, we need big league ball players in the infield. And right now, that's not been the case. So, yeah, I think that sentiment is growing where enough in fair or unfair, right? Because I still believe in Roman Anthony.
Me too.
I haven't given up on Christian Campbell quite yet, although this year has been alarming. Like, I will say that. Like, the year that he's having down in AAA is certainly alarming. Marcelo Meyer, kind of like a mixed bag opinion on him. Like, we've talked about him in the past and the motivation and the effort and things like that. Yeah, I guess undecided right now on Meyer, but for what the expectations were, everyone was talking about that lineup that came out. It was June 9th of last year. You had the quote-unquote big three and Bregman and Devers all in the same lineup, and a year later, you're like, what the hell has happened to this organization?
You know, I kind of agree with the whole big league players thing. They who cares about prospects anymore? You're going to be paying some guys that are going to get time anyways down there. Who cares anymore?
But isn't that the exact opposite of everything they did this past offseason?
It's just like he said yesterday, Breslow said, we can't, everything can't be winning the transaction. Come on, dude. Going back, remember earlier, Skaz, I floated this out to you. Do you think maybe we'll do this tomorrow or whenever we have a time, but did the Celtics underachieve, right? But when Danny Ainge was the GM, he didn't do a lot of deals because he didn't win the deal. We criticized him for it, but didn't it work out?
When Brad Stevens took over, it worked out.
You don't think, though, that Danny won the deals, though? Like, you got...
But what did it get him?
You got Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, but then you didn't get, but he would sat on his hands too much, I think, at times.
I agree. I'm not letting him off the hook for that. Like, there was trade deadlines, he didn't make a move.
Yeah.
And some of those teams needed a move.
Yes.
He just didn't believe in them.
Or he didn't want to give up, Avery Bradley.
Yeah. But my point is, though, is that he won deals and it worked. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a great philosophy, but it worked. This isn't a philosophy. What did Jared say? Their metrics was wrong?
Everything's wrong. It's broken. The Red Sox are broken.
So, Dan, I just called you Dan because I'm thinking Lifshat's in my brain right now.
Scary.
Because Lifshat's would be like, Right. He would swear. He would swear right now. Can I just throw a name out at you? And I want to know if you vomit or not. Vomit or not? Years ago, Skaz, they wanted Billy Beane to come in here. I know he's been out of the game for a bit. He walked away from the A's. I'm not saying he's the right guy. I'm not. I'm just giving you a name. Would it be better than what we're seeing now? Would it be better?
It's tough to say, Joe, because they spent money, but all their metrics are wrong. Or, well, whatever is going on in the back
historically, end. His metrics weren't wrong. They just couldn't keep anybody.
But the Red Sox didn't keep anybody either. They let Bregman go.
True.
They let Rafael Devers go.
For nothing. And now
they didn't replace those guys. They tried to, in the aggregate, as they say in Moneyball, I think, 1 billion times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can recreate them in the aggregate.
I don't know a name. Like, I don't.
How many World Series they win?
0.
Oh, just checking.
No, but, who really, are you going to get the Dodgers guy? Why would he leave?
He's from here.
I mean,
he's not.
Is that the hope right now?
He's not leaving.
Give me, Star Wars? You saw Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah, I've seen it.
A New Hope. Remember A New Hope?
Oh, yeah. Good one.
The Last Jedi, whatever.
Sure.
Is there a Jedi out there for the Red Sox? I just mentioned Billy Beane's name because he's old, he's had success, and at least he can, put a process in, and they'll give him money.
Who's the real grumpy old guy they used to have down there? What's he up to? Was with the Red Sox forever. He created, being a nerd in baseball.
Oh, Bill James.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Well, he was. Oh.
No, not good. Not good.
He says something. Yeah, Skaz, you say he got canceled then.
Oh, okay. Well,
easy.
Okay. I just asked the question, Joe. That's all.
Follow him on Twitter.
I don't think I'll do that. No, thank you. I'm just trying to think. Who else is there, Joe?
I'm not trying to be ignorant because there are guys that probably are out there.
Yeah, but why would they come and do this?
Eddie Romero would be a guy that I thought could be because he's been around for so long.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they promote him?
He's got to go now.
Yeah, he's been here too long.
Yeah. They want to be the Rays. Do you bring in Kevin Cash? I'm being serious. I'm not even kidding. If they want to run their operation like the Rays, bring in the guy that runs the operation like the Rays. That would be who played catcher here, by the way, twice, I think. I'm spitballing because we can sit here all day and say they suck. What's the replacement? When we were talking about Gerard Mayo, wasn't Mike Vrabel one of some of the first names or the big names that were, Ben Johnson? Those were the two guys. I want names going forward. I want names. Who is fixing this? Who? Yeah. The Owls are out. Who? Wipe them all out. From Sam down. Everybody. The Bat Boy, I'm sorry. You're out. The bullpen coaches, guys. See you later, big boys. That bullpen catcher. The poor bullpen catcher is going to get the axe. Everyone's done. They're all out. Even the guy that cleans the locker room. See ya. Everyone's out. Not the ushers. You guys can stay. From the Bat Boy to literally anybody in that building, out. Clean house. Clean slate. I don't know who the guy is. I need names. I'll stop now. Going forward. Yes, going forward, I want names. Whoa, Breslow, is he going to sell? I don't care. Who is coming in? Brian's in Tennessee.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Super random. I have been a longtime listener and loved the Joe show. Wanted to get your opinion because I am from up there, but live down in Tennessee. How is it, or what's it been like hosting or being a host city of the World Cup? And I saw in the news today or yesterday that said up there that they had run out of drinks and all kinds of stuff because the Scottish are taking over the city. Just wanted your opinion.
It's going great, buddy. Cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it out on you, Matt. Some guy goes, Billy Bean is dead, Joe. Remember that? He's not dead. He's not.
I will be checking the obits the next couple of days, Jim. I have my morning coffee.
What happened? Where did he go?
Who?
What happened? How did Billy Bean end? He's 64, so he's probably not. But how did it end for him with the A's? How come he's not with them anymore? Is he just retired now? He's promoted to vice president of baseball operations. Reached postseason. Is he even doing anything? Oh, he's part of the San Jose Earthquakes. Did you know that?
No.
Joe, he's dead. Someone mentioned JP Ricciardi, who I see at Nesson, Worcester's own. I just think no offense, I like JP. I just think he's been out of the game too long.
Billy Bean is a minority owner of the Las Vegas, Oakland Athletics, so I don't believe he can come and work for you, Joe. I'm sorry to break your heart there.
No. You know what? It ends it now.
Thank goodness.
This is what I mean by I'm reaching hard.
He kind of skated, huh? In the whole Oakland team being moved. Don't you think he would have been someone they would have used as a pillar to keep the team in Oakland, and now he's just running off to Vegas? I feel like
I'm not bringing up the movie, but I do think that he had success. It just didn't win. Dude, he had the MVP of the league and Cy Young Award winners, right? He had 2 MVPs. Giambi? Well, did Giambi win with the Yankees? I can't remember who he won with. They were good. I will honestly say that. They were good. He could draft, bro. He could draft. He could develop. But now that he's a minority owner, he cannot be. But yet, Theo's not a minority owner, right? He's not an owner. But he's part of the... So he couldn't be either then. My head hurts. We have a new segment we're going to unveil next.
Yes, Theo is a part owner and senior advisor.
So he can't be the GM either.
I would imagine not, Joe. Who knows, though? No, if you're an owner, you can make yourself the GM.
Oh, okay.
Make yourself the manager. Why not? I think. Sure.
I'm not going to think about this anymore.
Me neither.
You know what, Skaz? Let's live free or rye. Coming up next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
Red Sox lose.
ones you love and love you. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Felger and Maz are just his pregame.
They've been getting wholesale deals for years.
It's Joe Murray on the Sports Zone.
Live free or ride.
That was a good song. Good shout. Gillies, fire spot. Have you ever been to Gillies before? It's in Portsmouth.
What is Gillies?
It's it used to be a food truck and now it's like stopped. They like have it nailed into the ground and they do like skillet burgers and hot dogs. Really good.
Sounds right up my alley.
Yeah.
You ever been to the Roundabout Diner?
No.
Oh.
Where's that? Is it in Portsmouth?
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll put it on my list.
Very well. Do you like breakfast? Do you eat eggs?
Yeah. Love eggs.
Derek does not eat eggs.
What?
Do you like waffles?
Yes.
Okay.
I like a lot of breakfast foods.
Bacon.
Yes. But it has to be floppy. I don't like crispy bacon.
How about sausage?
I could go without it. I'll eat it, but I don't usually eat it, but I will.
Home fries.
What are those?
Or hash browns?
Hash browns. Yeah, I'll eat a hash brown.
Bagel?
Oh, love bagels. Everything bagels. Those are my favorite.
Everything bagel.
Yeah.
Noted.
Or cinnamon raisin.
How do you feel about living so close to Massachusetts where there is tax and you live in New Hampshire without tax?
I live like 5 minutes from the border, so I go to Amesbury sometimes to like buy clothes. They have a lot of boutiques there and the tax is not, it's just like, come on. I'm not used to it. It's so easy in New Hampshire. I go buy something, it's like, oh, yep, that's $15. That's it. I don't owe you anything else.
So you like the no...
I like the no tax, yeah.
No tax.
Yeah.
Do you know, has anybody ever reached out to you to buy something for them in New Hampshire so they can save on the tax?
Fireworks? Because aren't fireworks not legal in Massachusetts? Am I right about that?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, because do you know how many fireworks stores there are in Seabrook, New Hampshire, which is right over the border from Salisbury? Too many to count. More than I can count on my hands.
Yeah, we have fireworks over the border as one of our partners here at 98.5. That's where Zoe goes.
Fireworks over the border, yep.
For his. What else about New Hampshire? Have you been to North Conway?
Yes. I used to do jump rope competitions in North Conway.
Jump rope competition?
I was a competitive jump roper.
So, like, could you dance to song, like jump rope to song?
Yeah, you can. I did competitive, like, speed double dutch. Do you know what double dutch is?
Yeah.
I was the one who was doing the ropes, not the jumping. And then I did like freestyle solo jump roping, which is to like dances, and I would do like leg overs or like awesome Annies.
Oh, nice. So I grew up in the city of Boston.
Yeah.
Girls played double dutch all the time.
Yeah.
It was like
we gotta bring that back.
It was big time. Yeah,
we don't do it anymore.
You should listen to the song "Summertime" by Will Smith.
Okay.
It's very old.
Yeah.
It's called the song "Summer, Summer, Summertime."
Maybe.
Okay.
I know Will Smith.
Oh, yeah, what do you know about Will Smith?
Is he in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? That's him? Yeah.
Yep.
And he's the one who smacked Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Yep.
Have you ever been to Zeb's?
No.
In North Conway?
No. I haven't been to North Conway in a while. Long time.
What's the best part of New Hampshire?
What's the seacoast? Got a rep. That's where I'm from. I mean, the beach.
Do you like Hampton Beach?
Okay. See, I do. And a lot of people don't, which I understand that because of the SWAT teams, the mass holes coming up, taking over the beach. But if you just go during the day and you don't go at night, it's a good spot to be. You know, I would rather go there than Northampton because Northampton has so many rocks and seaweed, and Hampton's clean. People don't think that. They clean the beach every night.
There's trouble out there, though.
There is. Yeah. One time I was walking down the strip at night and someone threw those little like the poppers.
Yeah,
I don't know what to, on the ground, and I stepped on them. And I thought something else was going on. I thought I was about to that scared me a little bit.
Do you like fried clams?
I never had a fried clam.
So you've never been to like Brown's over there? Or...
No.
What is your favorite restaurant in New Hampshire?
In New Hampshire? That's a tough one. I probably would. I would say either Tripoli's, because I go there probably the most out of every single restaurant in New Hampshire. So if you ever go to Tripoli's. We ate it on the show. Everyone liked it. The 99's really good, but Do they have a 99 in Massachusetts
There's
also?
one right across
Okay, so yeah, they do. That's not just in New Hampshire. then.
literally
Yeah.
across the
Okay.
street.
Moe's Italian subs.
You like Moe's, huh?
I do. I love Moe's. Or Front Row
Front
in
Row.
Exeter, New Hampshire. Front Row. Oh my gosh. If you like big portion sizes, go to Front Row. Their burger is ginormous. And their pickles are really good.
Okay. Street Team Joe says he's excited for the new segment.
Yeah. Live free or rye.
Live free or rye. We had questions earlier from people in our chat that wanted me to ask, do you know about O.J. Simpson?
Yes.
What do you know?
He's the guy who he murdered someone, right? And the glove.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And he's dead, right?
He died.
Yeah, and it was the whole glove thing, right? Where the glove didn't fit him, but
If the
it was
glove-
a leather glove, and there was a whole thing about it.
If the glove don't quit, you must acquit.
That's a good one.
That was the saying in
Yeah, and he was a football player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer. He didn't go to jail for what he allegedly did. He went to jail for stealing his head out of the Hall of Fame.
Really? He stole his head out of the Hall of Fame?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. People they also want to know if you know who Will Ferrell is.
Oh, of course. Oh, Elf? Of course.
Okay, so you've seen Elf.
Oh, yes. I love Will Ferrell. Have you ever seen the movie Spirited? I 100% recommend it. It's with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds, and it's a Christmas movie. It's also somewhat a musical. There's a lot of singing in it, but it's really funny. I watch it every year during Christmas time.
Okay, last question. We'll make Live Free or Rye a weekly thing. Maybe we'll do it on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Okay.
That'll work.
So you can send in your questions, #Live Free or Rye. What do you do about the Red Sox?
Oh, gosh. We were just talking about that back there after you were talking about it. I just think, just like what you said, clean house. And I think that, first of all, starts with the ownership and with the higher ups because, we tried getting rid of Alex Cora. They thought Alex Cora was the problem. I never thought that. And clearly it wasn't because the Red Sox still stink. So I think that the next thing you got to do, we've tried rotating different players. We've tried trades. We've gotten rid of the head coach. You got to go higher. You got to get rid of the